Hello. I'm unmuted. I've been doing pretty good since we got back. Which means the next stream is gonna be an absolute nightmare. How's it going? How'd you guys enjoy the 4-day break? Something like that? The new schedule deal. I know some people have been saying that they really want me to stream more, but I think this is the right balance between me going insane and me also finding lots of shinies. So hopefully you guys are cool with the Thursday, Friday, Saturday deal. But I'm excited to be back. I will say I was kind of in the game. I've been doing, well, I should show you guys actually. Hold on. I'll get kind of in town and I'll show you the few things I worked on, because I was doing some Tera raid battles offline, and I realized I'm just a joke. I have all these shinies, but I don't have any... Oh, and I found this. I just loaded in here, and there was just a shiny Sentret. So what I did was I put it in my duplicate box. I'm not counting this thing. This thing's going to be going into the Pokemon Home Living Dex. I ain't counting it. It's not in the official box, caught on stream. Anyways. I hunted this off stream, and I built this. I built an Umbreon in a Moon Ball. I built a Goldengo, whatever. And I finally made my Berserker shiny. I've had this sitting when I hatched like my 4 cheese cats. Oh, and you know what? Speaking of cheese cats, I already had a nickname for this. This is gonna be the Cheese Tax. Boom. Cheese Tax. That's him. Alright. So, who are we hunting tonight? That's a good question. Also, my camera's a little funky. We good? Am I good? Cheddar. You know what? I like cheddar too. I remember you hatched that. Yeah, I hatched that and 3 more. He be Tera Raiden. I've realized I'm kind of a fraud. I have all these things, but my whole team isn't even shiny. It might be kind of close now, though. Breloom is shiny. Kilowattrel is. I know my starter isn't. That's my starter from the game. I guess my Ceruledge is. Not that you could tell. And then I have Chi-Yu with me.
Hey, come on, man. I respect this guy's need to rest. Sleep is very important, and one should not be made fun of even if happen to be a bit sleepy.
Very well said, Mr. Biden. Still need to build a Tera Raid Umbreon. Yeah, I haven't had one for a while. I also realized that my Cheese Cat was basically just not set up the best way possible. I didn't realize that Berserker could learn fake tears. So I just had Metal Sound like a chump. So I could just miss Metal Sound when I could have this whole time been having 100% accurate fake tears. And, you know, like I said, I'm just a bit of a fraud, but we're fixed now. It's all been adjusted. Bruh, that's new. Yeah, we commissioned Joe Biden to do a couple recordings. There's only a few, like, pre-recorded super chats that you can do for him to say it. Obviously, Sir Shicker knows the couple that'll actually work, but... No, if you guys haven't seen the text-to-speech stuff yet, with any super chat that's $3 or more, there's a whole bunch of like voices and sound effects and goofy stuff that you can add into your super chat. And it isn't just Brian anymore. Brian's still there, but it's not only Brian. If you do exclamation TTS, you can see all of the shenanigans in that. Cassie, it's going well. I'm down to find some shinies tonight. We have a few good outbreaks. I made the thumbnail Duskull, which I know is like not the craziest shiny in the world for the thumbnail. I wasn't sure if the people were going to be happy with the Duskull thumbnail or not, but he's a cool little dude, and I need 3 of him. So we're gonna... These things, I swear I can never tell if they're shiny. But then when I see the shiny one, I know 100% that it is shiny. Because it's like the back is dark blue and the front is like a cyan, right? It just always looks a little too blue. Am I making sense here? Hatched a shiny Morpeko last night. 107 eggs. That is not bad at all. 107. Very under odds. So I was talking... I don't know if I said it here or in the Discord. But then the next time I do a Masuda hunt, it's going to be a Fion, I think.
Tom is a shitty hunter that can be defined in a single word. As your food in my half foot of the foothills of the Himalayas with Xi Jinping.
A what hunter? He really really slurred the shiny part of that. That almost sounded like it was going to be a not a great situation there. It's Biden, we're going to give you the pass on this one, but just know you're kind of on the fence on that one. Yeah, I thought it said something bad. You can read it back in the chat though, people. It is, he said shinny, which is not a word, I don't think. If you have very large shins, are you shinny? I don't know. But I'm not a shinny hunter, I am a shiny hunter. Get it right, Biden. We're gonna have to make him re-record that one. Hold on, I'm getting my counter adjusted here, because we're gonna KO some Duskulls. Miraidon started climbing on that rock for some reason. Oh, Oriso. Please, not with this.
Oh.
No. That was just a... Every single voice does the L underscore question mark a little bit differently. My wife said play it again. So you're going to get a double whammy for your money on this one, Ori. So here we go.
Oh.
It almost sounds like me going, oh, just a little bit. Z might have already uploaded the calm and collecting AI voice thing to my text-to-speech. Because that sounds a little dangerously close. Make Trump do it. Trump is, I think, the most cursed one to do L underscore that we've heard so far. But there's a lot of voices. I don't know. There's a lot of potential that just hasn't been explored yet. So if you're ever thinking about super chatting $3 or more, just make sure you throw in a voice name and an L underscore. So you really get your money's worth. That's all I'm saying. Throwing you the last bit of shiny luck. I will take it. We'll take every last bit of shiny luck that you're willing to throw over here. We have a few good outbreaks. I think I'm going to do... I didn't do much like outbreak hunting in the base game, but I don't know. It's like kind of a nice way not to have to use sandwiches, and your odds are still like pretty good. So we're going to try it with Duskull. We're going to see how good or bad it goes. And after that, we'll decide if we need a Sammy or not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we get lucky. I feel like the last couple streams, my Breloom is losing its mind. What are you doing over there? You good? Alright, he finally found one. I don't think... Can he not? He can climb the rocks. He's just got 2 brain cells like me. That's fine. We can't fault him for that. He is my Pokemon after all. This is my Breloom. Gotta study tonight. Watch the stream tomorrow. Jacob, it is all good. Do your schoolwork. It is More important than me shinny hunting. The SpongeBob one was great. He's like kind of whispering it, isn't it? I kind of forget the SpongeBob L_, but I do remember that one being strange too. The SpongeBob voice is one of my personal favorites. He gets real weird real quick. Gaming, oh yeah. Hello, how you doing? Been popping off yesterday. Popping off. Getting shinies or what? What's going on here? Oh no. But oh yes. Ori, so I appreciate you before SpongeBob kicks in the door right now.
Curse sound. Oh.
That is not the same. That is not the same way he did it last time. He changed the intonation when you added a little bit of text before that. That is not okay. That was more sensual than I would have liked it to be. No, I don't want to hear it again. Ayo, SpongeBob? Yeah, the Trump one was not okay. I'm kind of feeling like the SpongeBob one is a little worse. Little bit worse. We'll give one instant replay of this. I don't want to replay everything, but this is, here you go.
Curse sound. Oh.
Yeah, they're not okay. Absolutely not. What's the shiny count so far? I have 0 shinies so far. I just started though. Just started stream. 23 shinies yesterday. That is bananas. What is the high score on stream? 23 might be my high score. Or like around there, you know, like a 20-something day. I don't think I ever got close to 30. So, right up there with in the big leagues with Mr. Calm and Collecting. We're gonna wait for Z-Toxic's thing to go. I'm trying not to read it so I can hear Eminem, because I see Eminem there. Is membership gifting working? Yeah? What do you mean?
I don't even know anymore. Get the chat hopped up on the yell, dropping bars, saying tracks. Number 1 comes back. Number 2, that's fact.
He's getting kind of angry at the end there. Started spitting at the end. Captain Felix with 5 gifted memberships. Well, Mimikyu, you were just asking if membership gifting is working. It is working, in fact. Guys, make sure that if you got one of those gifted memberships, you say thanks to Captain Felix. That is not free. They do not have to do that. They're just being a homie to you and to me. And you guys got some very cool emotes now. So, big deal. Coco Cat with the $5. I appreciate you, buddy. Said I don't even need the L_ SpongeBob stuff. Just take the $5. Yeah, the Eminem one is actually really good. I feel like that's probably one of the more, like, spot-on voices for that thing. Does Duskull only spawn at night? Am I gonna get this to 60 KOs and then the sun's gonna come up right now? Is that what's happening? That's gonna be unfortunate. Most shinies in one sandwich? I think mine is 6. Mine is 8. I have a video of that on my channel, actually, of me just going bananas on a sandwich. Yeah, it was 8. It was a bunch of Houndour and, like, a few Numels? Numel? Whatever, dude. You know what I'm talking about. The fire camel thing. Alright. So, we're at 60 now. Should I just Sir Shicker gifting a membership? I appreciate you. Guys, I didn't mention this, but make sure you're opted in for gifted memberships. If you're hoping to get one of these, exclamation gift in the chat. Make sure you're opted in because you cannot get them otherwise. YouTube thing. Okay, everybody's just popping off now. I'm just... Ellie, I appreciate you with the 5 gifteds as well. Make sure you're opted in. You're not going to get those. Just do it. Are these... Are there like a bunch of static spawns here or something? What is... Why am I seeing so many Geodudes and Slugmas and stuff?
Woo, yeah baby. L underscore, L underscore, L underscore, L underscore, L underscore, L underscore,
He
L
just
underscore,
straight up reads
L
it.
underscore, L underscore.
Yeah, he doesn't have any shenanigans. He just straight up reads it. And you know what? We gotta respect that. Moist would be the kind of guy that would just read it straight up, right?
Calm, did you forget some wrenches?
Did you forget some wrenches? I didn't. So the wrenches are kind of a miniature hall monitor sash right now. They're assisting in the Discord, and maybe it evolves into a wrench. That's kind of how it is right now. But yeah, we have a couple new homies that are helping out in the Discord, which I'm just plugging everything tonight. I'm just going to keep doing it. Exclamation Discord in the chat. Join the Discord. It's a good time. If you need to get some trades or anything like that. We have trade rep. We have all kinds of stuff. And we have some new helpers. Making it a good time over there. So, yeah. And I'm pretty sure Coco Cat, you got your Feebas evolved, right? I was messaging you and then I had to go get dinner and it was like, there was some back and forth with that, but you got it evolved, right? Because if you didn't, I'll help you out. Today I got Shiny Riolu with Herba Mystica. Very nice. Riolu, 10 out of 10 Shiny. It's a very good one. We already have it, but I'd never be mad getting a Shiny Riolu, you know? Like, it's always a good one to get. I've never been mad. There are certain ones that you're like, alright, I'm sick of this. But there's certain Shinies that are so good that I feel like you could be like, another. Here we go.
Note the subtle purple coloration of the body and fins on the elusive shiny fibers amid a school of dullish barbage. It's resplendent.
That's another really good one. One that I don't think has ever been used, actually. The narrator voice. It is very spot on. He also seems like he would be very cursed when he would say L underscore, because he has a little bit of a to his voice. Do you get what I'm saying with that? A little That is David Attenborough. Attenborough. Yes, that guy. The animal documentary guy. It'd be cool if it were like Twitch and could use emotes on any channel. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube doesn't do that. It's like a weird thing, right? They could definitely do that. Like, you can post them in comments on my videos too. Like, anything that is on my channel, you can use them. But you can't use them in other people's stuff. So they have them, like, on the platform, not just in chat. But it's just, like, in this bubble. Just right here. They're still good, though. Still work. Oriso said, say less. So here he goes. Okay, let's hear it. I am the one that said this, so. Oh no. Nope. Oh, he's still going. Oh no. He's still going. Is he done? Okay. That one went a lot longer than it should have. And it was also about as cursed as I thought it would be. So, I will just say, kind of called that. It was my fault that this happened, though, I think. You can get 2 of each herba, yes. Yeah, that's a thing you can do. If you get every single, like, picnic, like tablecloth, I guess? If you get every single tablecloth in the game and you talk to the guy that makes chairs, you get 2 of every herba mystica. So, if you're on herba mystica welfare like I was, do that. That's 10 freebies. And the only, like, they're all just stuff that you buy. So it's like 3 different stores, I think. It's like in Kaskarafa, the Electric Town, I can't remember what it's called, and Mesagoza. There's 3 picnic places, and then you have to do one really annoying minigame, the olive roll thing. And it's like a... like an obstacle course thing. It's a nightmare. But you have to do it under 2 minutes, and you get a final tablecloth, and then you talk to the chair guy here. You get the herba mystica. So there you go. Scientific purposes. Well, Oriso and everybody that's been... I've been kind of cracking up at these super chat voices. Thank you guys for doing that, by the way. You know, besides just the voices, I appreciate you throwing a little cash at the Calmster. Appreciated. You need to do the olive roll challenge, yeah. Yeah, I know. And I did it. There were a couple attempts that didn't work out, and I was just like, oh my god, just get me out of here. You get a few things, though, like a handful of things. Do you think there will be a pro version of Scarlet and Violet when the new console drops? I would think... Here's my idea with that. Nintendo doesn't get technology and the internet and stuff, but what my hope is they did this on a couple of games with the new 3DS, where they were like, new 3DS, because that's kind of what I'm thinking this is going to be. I'm hoping that it's going to be like a DS to 3DS style move, where it's like the same form factor. You can play the old games, but it has a new cartridge that's specifically for the new games. I'm hoping that they are able to see like, hey, this is a first party game. We're going to crank it up a little bit. Like they have upscaling or something, you know what I mean? Just like graphical settings that can kind of adjust depending on the console you're playing it on. Because that's easy to do. They have like 2 SKUs. They have the Switch 2 Pro, whatever you want to call it, and the Switch. They just have to have 2 different options. Just test it and then say, hey, I'm on a Switch Pro. Use the better stuff. Make it look good and run it. Well, maybe let's just make it run at 60 frames a second first, and then we'll make it look good. We'll do baby steps. That's the plan. Whether they'll do it or not, I don't know. I really would like to get that console soon, but I don't think it's going to happen before holiday season next year. It just doesn't make sense for them to announce it before then. They'll probably show it off like April next year, and it'll be ready for release Christmas time, like holidays. That's probably like November-y. Here we go.
This is a story of a man named Palmsine. Now Palmsine had a very important job.
Mm-hmm. This is really good, by the way. Announcer guy? What? I had a very important job, blank. What? I'm gonna play it again. Maybe this was just a hiccup on the playback. This could be the AI just being AI. You guys gotta understand the technology, it ain't quite there yet. We're gonna replay it once more. Let's just see. I don't think this is gonna fix it.
This is a story of a man named Palmsine. Now Palmsine had a very important job.
What do sprinters eat before they race? Nothing. They fast.
the dad jokes being delivered by somebody who I respect a lot hurts almost a little bit more. just a tiny bit more. Yeah, the Stanley Parable announcer did not want to be submitted to the L_ treatment. He wanted nothing to do with that. But he didn't even want to say, like, the rest of the regular words. He didn't even get to the L_. He just said, a job. Blank. I'm done. Said, they ain't paying me enough for this. Noped on out of there. The wild dad in his natural habitat, exactly. I almost tried to do the voice. It won't work with me. We make jokes about our pets. Also, I thought the sun was coming up like a long time ago. We've been getting some extra time out of this at least. The olive roll minigame can't be that hard. Go give it a shot, Nick. Go give it a try. You have to do it under 2 minutes. That's the issue. It's not like the basic one you had to do for the gym challenge. It's got some things.
Justice for Brian. L__calm lol.
L_. He says it's a classic. He's the one that made the meme, and everybody else is just trying to replicate, right? Brian was the OG of the L_. And there's no beating the original, right? There's some pretty good ones though. I appreciate you, Chrissy. By the way, everybody with these TTS shenanigans tonight. We need calm David Attenborough impression. It would be gold. I'm telling you right now, it won't be gold. It'll be worse because we have a comparison with the like AI voice, which is actually pretty good. It'll just show how bad my impression really is. Did I miss something? There's a new olive roll level. There is. I guess it's been in the game this whole time. Never realized that, but it seems that way. Baby Pluto, join in the Calm Crew. I appreciate you, buddy. Join in the Calm Crew. I'm pretty sure... Did it just renew right now? You know what? It was probably during a stream that it originally was grabbed, right? That makes sense. Because I'm pretty sure you were gifted and stuff like last week, right? I don't think you can gift unless you have a membership. I'm pretty sure. Either way, I appreciate you. I'm not going to twist your arm on whether you're a member or not, but I appreciate it. Enjoy your Mr. Kappas for a month. I think sports games should go free to play and then charge like $40 for the yearly roster. So it's $40 for the first one and then $40 every year after that. Yeah, I mean, I guess. That's all they're doing anyways though, right? And people are still buying them. Why would they change it? If people are still buying those games for $60 and that's basically all that's happening anyways, I don't think they're going to change it. Unless people are like, we ain't buying this. You got to talk with your wallet, your pocketbook, and that's not... Oh my god. And Baby Pluto talking with their wallets or their pocketbook said more Mr. Kappas. You're insane. I appreciate you, buddy. Guys, remember, exclamation gift if you want to get one of those. That's 20. That is a ridiculous amount of members. Most people only play the one from last or current year. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're very disposable like that, aren't they? Sports games, like, I can't even see your guys' messages with all these membership things, but make sure you guys say thanks. Whoever got one of those 20 gifted memberships, say thanks. That's not free. That's very far away from free. 20? I appreciate you, buddy. How you doing? I'm doing very well. And the outbreak's gone. Okay, we're gonna have to come back here when it's nighttime. We've already got that one, like, cooking, so the next time we come here, it's just gonna be ready to go. So, for now... What should I hunt? What should I go for? Throw out some ideas, guys. I would be down to hear... I have an outbreak of Sentrant. I have an outbreak of Hoot Hoot, which is another nighttime thing. Like 150. Are we at 100 likes already? What the heck? We're at 108. We have 200 people in here, too. Just 150 likes. Well, I'll pin it up. Just think about it. It helps me out. Mimikyu. Oh, and Mimikyu. You got your gifted membership. I know you were talking about that. Love to see it. All right. 150 like goal. Appreciate you guys. Sentrant, Phantump, Feebas. I can't do it without an outbreak. I can't. I have all of the Slugma line. Ooh, Ribombi. Actually? Did you say Fairy Sandwich? It was the only thing that spawned over here? Like over by the lake?
I still think that Abomasno emote was a great idea.
I think Gumshoes would be a much better option.
Mm-hmm. How about Slaking? Oh, liking.
What? What did that come from? That was after slacking, and then he just went ballistic at the end? Did you type something weird in there, Sir Shicker, or was that just like him going bananas at the end? What did he just went humana? Alright, I'm gonna do a fairy sandwich. These text-to-speech things are really throwing me off. I'm just gonna let you guys know. Let me get a fairy sandwich figured out. Hold on. I'm gonna click this for you guys while I make my sandwich. I'm gonna replay that.
I still think that Abomasno emote was a great idea.
Abomasno.
I think Gumshoes would be a much better option.
How about Slaking? Oh, liking.
What is he doing? Okay, hold on. We're going back. We made our Sammy. Joe Biden is off his meds. There's some things going on over there. It is real. I don't know what the heck it was from. Sir Shicker's message. Oh yeah, sorry. The Biden one, that isn't AI. We paid him to record that. So he obviously did the recording, which Sir Shicker already knows ahead of time. And he went and he did some like Listerine gargling or something. If you want to hunt Sandshrew at some point, I have a good spot for it. I'm down to hear it. Yeah, maybe after this, Sammy, after... Did I get what I needed by the... Oh, God. Okay, sparkling... Good. We're good. Let me get... Milady. Ribombi, I should be able to see, I think. The cutie flies, I'm not so sure. But they actually, I don't know. They kind of look like they stand out. Yogurt, did you recognize this immediately when it was shiny? Like when you were hunting this here? Oh, wow, there are so many here. This is a really cool spot, actually. It'd be really cool to find like the Ribombi. There's a lot of cutie... Oh, I keep seeing them, dude. We have a chance to get a Curlia, so I need to kind of avoid the Curlia Ralts situation over here. But they're like very bright pink, right? Cutie Fly was fine for me. I found both in one Sammy. Very nice. Okay. I like to hear it. And Ribombi's like very reddish. There's a lot of Ralts here. A lot of Ralts here, Yogurt. Oh, one of these looks weird. Am I insane? I'm insane. Let me just go ahead and walk away from these Ribombi now. I think it was because, man, when I'm far away, they all kind of look pink. Okay, the insanity continues. It never really ends. But, like, look how white that thing. It's just like the wings, I think. Depending on the angle of how it's flying around, that's what really determines how insane I'm gonna go here. I wonder if I picnic reset, if that'll be a good deal here or not. Popped a fairy sandwich by the bus stop for Cutiefly? I would imagine that Ralts is also over there, right? Yeah, we need a magnifying glass for these Ribombis and stuff, and I also need the Joe Biden speech therapy because I feel like I'm starting to talk like him right now. I'm losing it. Here, let me try picnic reset here. Let me just see if I get to like the edge of the grass. Picnic. Let's see it. Might need glasses for this. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact. Just cheese the olive roll minigame. Got it in 1:16. Very nice. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely a way to cheese that, right? Because there's, you can kind of do spins and make it do some parkour, like, over the wall. But I wasn't able to cheese it. I ended up spending so much time trying to cheese it that I could have just did it the normal way. So, I did it the normal way. As much as I wanted to cheese it, my body really didn't want to let me just do it the normal way. Here we go. Homina, homina, homina. Let's hear him. He's thinking about it. You can push the olive over the first wall, yeah. Yeah, I saw like some areas where you could definitely make it happen. Cause here you go. Here's Obama.
Hermina, Hermina, Hermina.
Okay. Okay, Obama. He didn't understand the assignment on that one. He said Hermina. Hermina. Oh. I'm going insane. When I see them from behind, they look really, really pink. It's the wings, I think. I just need to have my dude fighting all these things. Gotta square up. Want me to put the spot for Sandshrew in the Discord and explain it when you hunt it? I'll probably, if it goes in the Discord now, I'm probably going to forget that it's there when the time comes. So when I'm ready to go for the Sand Lad, just let me know then. I think I can probably figure it out. There was a spot where I thought looked like it would be kind of good for Sandshrew. It was kind of over by the, like, trying to describe it, by like the festival plaza kind of area. Is that where it is, kind of in the dirt area by the festival area? Because that seemed like it would be a pretty good spot for it. Hermina, Hermina, Hermina. Just came to say hi. So I'm a Diplin. Killer, I appreciate you popping in. We'll see you on the next one, hopefully. Enjoy your Diplin. Don't know if we're in the same situation, but every once in a while, Ekans and Noibat spawns on the little strip of land and fakes me out. For this hunt? You're doing this thing? Like in this same spot? The only things I've seen besides these was Rockruff and the Ralts lines so far. Feebas Calm. Oh, yeah, that sucks. That is not a good time. I'm not looking forward to that hunt. Just gonna let you guys know. Got so lucky with my cutie fly shiny, it ran into me. You love to see it. I don't know if I've ever had that happen in any of these games. I don't think I've had a like random accident shiny like that. A happy little accident. It would be nice. It's kind of hard to have accidental shinies in this game, I feel like. This one looks pretty pink. Like, do you guys see what I'm saying with that white looking pink? Tell me I'm not crazy. Just give me a little validation here. I think it's maybe when they're in the shadows a little bit. They be looking a little extra stanky. Believe you want to hug the wall opposite of Whiscash. Yeah. Yeah, that spot is just so close quarters for Feebas. The shading makes things horrible, I'm telling you. I'm glad that it's not just me that's having the horrible time with this. As long as it isn't me, then I'm fine. Oh god, every time I see a Rabombi, that ain't shiny. We're good. And I really don't need the Ralts line either. So we're hoping for no phases here. Sandshrew spot is at the festival. Yeah, the cave with the Tera deal. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay, cool. So that was the place I was gonna try. I've never actually attempted Sandshrew yet. But he's a lad we gotta get at some point. I don't even know what these bugs, man. I don't even. Here we go, Sir Shicker with more Biden shenanigans.
Sorry about that malarkey before Paul. Here's a pair of aviators. Give your lizard a break and hop in my Corvette and trust my driving, don't you? There it is. And no extra shenanigans at the end. He really is sounding better. He took the meds. He's doing good. And that's all that we can ask of him, really, right? He's doing his best. This is cursed. I think Yogurt lied to me. Just how easy this was, how great. Or Yogurt's got that 20/20. The really dialed in vision. I think that's what's happening here. We're just not built the same. Yogurt just built a little different. I would like to meet this Paul gentleman. Paul. Woot. Keep telling him to go to the bus stop. You said to go to the bus stop? Somebody else said to go to the bus stop. You told me to? Don't pull this. You told me to come here. Don't make me crazy. I'm not the one that's crazy. I'm the only one that's not crazy. I'll go to the bus stop. I'm down. Did you ever redeem the shiny Lotad? I did. I still need 2 more, though. He never listens to us. Listens to who? What? Did you guys hear something? I mean, I guess I'll go to the bus stop. If the bus stop is the play, I thought this was somebody else that wasn't my trusted compadre Yogurt. I'm going to the bus stop. Fine. Here we go. This better be good. Gives you more real estate. I'm down. It is free real estate after all. This is what we're doing. This is what's happening here. What days do you go live? I am going live Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So, just kind of basically the end of the week. Those are my stream days. And I used to do Monday and Tuesday as well, but your boy needed a break. He needed some time, a bit of a breather. Know what I mean? Electrabuzz, making it into the stream. My wife is sitting here. You can't see her. She's just out of frame, staring at me this direction.
I think I heard a shiny.
Yeah. I really wish that we had a little bit of a noise. We don't. We just get sadness and failed low tads. Okay, hold on. My wife is... Yes. She says it's snack time. I see Oriso has a message charging. Hold on. Just take your time, Biden.
Come a little closer. Whispers it's free real estate.
Free real estate. My wife says it's snack time. This sounds like maybe another cough drop. Go ahead and show the people what it is. I'm gonna take a sip. Nope, Calm isn't gonna eat that. This is some Mexican candy. Pulparindo. What exactly? This is chili powder on apple junk. Is that what this is? I'm not eating this. I'm just gonna tell you guys. Nope. I'm not gonna get weird while I have to talk. But oh. Hold on. It looks like jerky. Oh no, I hate those. Yeah. Your boy is just too white to really... I don't... Like... My wife is drooling. Well, here. Enjoy. Oh, God. Mexican candy just... I don't get it. I'm just gonna give it just a nibble. Like a... the Squidward nibble. Alexander, I appreciate you. I see you there.
Crazy, you mean a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy and will ball bottomed up.
It legitimately tastes kind of like when you burp and like a little bit of like just a little barf, like just a tiny bit. That's what it's like. Kind of citrusy, but kind of like a little spice, like a bunch of flavors all crammed into one thing. And no, it don't really do it for me. Nope, not for me. It's... No, I don't want any more stank candies. No, that one I know for sure ain't happening. Okay, you. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, I am the minority in this decision for these candies, because my wife and all of her friends love these things. I wasn't built like that. I was built in a different factory. What can you do? You know? I also just basically eat bread and cheese. That's my entire situation. Alexander, by the way, I was in the middle of eating a candy. I guess we call it candy. But Alexander, I appreciate your $5. Locked me in a rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Wubba lubba dub dub. I even gave you an extra reading for your contribution to the channel. I appreciate you. These barboats are spawning right at the entrance of the cave. Yeah, they're kind of, they be like that. But Feebass, on the other hand, not the homies. My wife is leaving. Goodbye, dear. Enjoy your candy. Oh, thank God. I will share my shiny Feebass luck. Yeah, Oriso just popping off, you know. Typical Oriso dub. But see, Oriso isn't the type to just gloat and only gloat. Oriso's the type to gloat, but share the love. What a guy. And that's why Oriso, the mega homie. And it will work, by the way. If you embrace the Oriso shiny luck, it will happen. Maybe not for me, but for you guys, I think it'll probably work out. It all just depends. You just gotta believe. Do you like Haichu? I love Haichu. And actually, have you ever, if you've had Haichu before, have you ever had Puchao before? It's kind of like Haichu, like the same thing, like a kind of starburst consistency, but it has little like Smartie sweet tart kind of candies in it as well. Is this thing? Nope. The shadows make them all look pink. We need to just KO all of them, I think. Because I don't know that I'm seeing it. Maybe I should zoom in. Maybe this is what I need to do here. Oh, this kind of makes me a little sick, being this close to the grass, but like, look at how crazy different that thing looked until we got super close and it got in the light. This isn't a me thing. I'm looking extra close, and we're just gonna leave Sarah Ledge out, just destroying these things. Just no chance. Oh no. Did I save before I made this sandwich? Because if I didn't, that means that we're gonna have to KO all of those Duskulls again. Boy, I hope I saved. If anybody has a replay there, if you feel like going back about 15 minutes just to see if I saved before this, Sammy, would greatly appreciate it. I kind of have a feeling that I didn't, but I'm hoping that I'm wrong, and I'm just not remembering. Because it's just so second nature, you know, because I'm such a professional. Rutro is right. Rutro is the word of the day. We'll see. I have a little faith. I believe in the me that believes in myself, right? Howdy. Game Boy'd. And I saw your post today, too. What a day. How you doing, buddy? You didn't. Did I save after I got the 64 KOs on the Duskulls? Maybe I saved on that mountain? God, I might just have to eat this. I really hope I get something out of this Sammy then. We'll keep it if we get one. I might just have to keep it. Just deal with it if I don't. This is the most high commitment sandwich I've ever done. You didn't save. This sucks. Alright, well, that just means we gotta get this shiny right now, right? I checked the mountain too. Juice Bottle, you're the GOAT. Going back, checking it all, I appreciate that. And everybody else scrolling back, I see a bunch of people telling me, actually. I appreciate you guys covering for my ineptitude at shiny hunting. That just means that we gotta make it happen here. I like to live dangerously. Right? It's looking pretty bad if I keep running into all these bugs, though. You were distracted by the Joe Biden thing. That I could understand. I appreciate you giving me an out on this, too. It's like, yeah, it wasn't you. You were distracted by Joe Biden. The Biden slacking distraction worked perfectly. Yeah, it was all planned. I think I've run into this cutie fly about 3 times. Doing well, how you doing? I am doing very well. And by the way, guys, Game Boy, a daytime streamer, homie of the channel. Maybe check him out. Show him some love. He's a cool dude. I don't know. Have you hunted this thing yet? Tyler, you done this hunt before? This kind of sucks. These things are just little guys. And at this point, even if I did just get one, I think I would be down to just keep it. Even if I wasn't at a point where I was just going to lose a Herba Mystica sandwich too, you know? Like, the really annoying ones are the ones that are worth just taking one per 30 minutes. Meh, it's fine. Right? Keith. How's it going, buddy? And Shinies. What the heck is going on right now? Got a bunch of cool people popping in. Cool creators, I should say. I appreciate you guys. You been here this whole time, Shinies? Have I just been missing you? Either way, welcome in. I appreciate you guys saying hello, even if I'm missing things looking at these flies. At least it isn't Dynamo. Has anybody done that hunt in the new, like when they're on the land in this? Because it seemed like maybe that was going to be a little bit easier. Has anybody tried that yet? What's this about? A free shiny Lotad? Yeah, I don't know about that. All I know is we freed a shiny Lotad on accident. We didn't mean to free it. Hold on. Hold the phone. I'm just going to look at this thing really quick. We need a little bit of a reference here. So bear with me, guys. Cutie Fly is a Gen 6? Gen 6? Gen 7? What gen is Cutie Fly? I feel like it's 6, right? Like when Fairies came out? Is it 7? It is 7. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm spotting this thing. 42. You don't remember where you find it. I just don't... I'm disabled. I have a head injury. Just let it go. You gotta give me the dub, or just the pass. Not even the dub, just the pass every now and then, you know? Can't be calling me out like that. Gotta get real up close and personal. Yeah, I'm trying to check them all out. The thing is like, when they're kind of, at least these are flying. You know what? It could be a lot worse. They could be one of the ones that are like down in the grass, like the grubbin situation. Just the little guys. Because those are a big pain in the butt. I wonder about maybe... I don't know. Picnic resets kind of don't work because I have to look at them. Like just up close. Getting them to despawn a little faster would be nice, but I don't think it would make the checks faster. You know what I mean? I don't know if this... I was going to say if this is going to be easier in the nighttime. They don't even spawn in the nighttime. Not even an option, even if I thought it would be better. Oh my god. Maybe I'm yellow-pink colorblind. Maybe that's something. This might just be the limits of the biology of calm here, I think. Carpeted Teeth, aka Keef, I appreciate you popping in. I see you guys there, having your communications while I'm struggling. Chrissy with the 5 gifted. Chrissy, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you're opted in for those. Exclamation gift. We've been having some people popping off tonight. I don't know. God, it looked so shiny. It still kind of looks shiny. I don't know if I like this better or not. I mean, they're kind of here, but I have to... Maybe I should change how I'm circling. Maybe I shouldn't go all the way in to the forest area. Maybe I should just, like, look here next to the street so I don't get surrounded. You know what I mean? And guys, make sure you thank Chrissy if you got any of those gifted memberships. Getting shinies. Everybody's popping off, except for me. We're not going to talk about that. Everybody else. Community shiny luck. And that one looks pink. It isn't, though. It's not actually pink. Have you guys seen this? This movie freaks my wife out. This one might freak you guys out. Have you ever seen The Fourth Kind? It's like an old alien movie where they supposedly like see an owl-like figure whenever they're about to be abducted or something, and then they start freaking out and they say it's not an owl. They like go ballistic. Something Biden would say. Something Mr. Joe AI Biden might throw out there with an L underscore. But basically that's the cutie fly situation for me. That's my that movie is freaky. I don't know if it holds up anymore, but the whole psychological horror kind of thing back in the day with the aliens freaked me out. And speaking of like alien space kind of stuff, I have a story about a dream that I had. I've been having a lot of dreams lately of aliens and outer space, which are like two things that I just really don't want to have to deal with on my daily life situation. I would just rather not, you know? But I had a dream that I got... God, this wasn't a dream. This was a nightmare, now that I think about it. I wasn't that freaked out during it, though, which is strange. But I had a dream, and I got stuck in an elevator. I was at, like, some hotel or convention or something, and I got stuck in an elevator. And all the lights went out in the elevator, and it started, like, shaking around. And there were, like, 7 or 8 people in there with me. It was a ton of people in the elevator, and the elevator started freaking out, and I'm like, all right, this is how I go. This is it, you know? And finally, the lights turn back on, the elevator opens up, and we're at the bottom floor, like just to leave, basically, the lobby or whatever. And in the lobby, I walk out, and my aunt is there, and she's like, hey, we gotta go. Get in the car, we start driving, it's pitch black. No street lights, no nothing. Nothing like that. And I look, we're coming up over this hill, and once we get to the top of the hill, it's like, you can tell that the night sky isn't like our night sky. I don't know if that makes sense. The outer space looks different. Instead of like a black-blue kind of color, it's like a red kind of deal. And I see like a planet thing that's really close, and I'm like, oh my god, what is happening right now? And then I see like a black hole thing behind all of that, and as soon as I see that, the car drives off like the edge of the world, basically, and we just start like drifting into space at this like black hole thing. And the rest of the dream was just us flying at that black hole, and then I wake up. So that was my nightmare situation that I had. That was like my whole night's sleep. Then you just get to wake up and work after living the nightmare for a whole night. Yeah. So anyways, I've been having some weird alien space dreams. Hopefully none of these things actually happen. Hopefully I'm just a chump. No prophecies here. Flat Earth confirmed. Yeah, I also apparently in my dream that was my true belief, I guess. Your space dreams are assigned to hunt Solrock and Lunatone. If we could get him in this game, you better believe I would. But I don't know where the heck I would even hunt him. Can you even get him in Sword and Shield? I don't think you can. Is that just a BDSP only, the hunt? Oh god, where am I going? Guys. I really, really don't want to end the sandwich with nothing to show for it. And I really don't want to do 60 KOs on Duskull again. So I'm probably just going to have to eat it. This might be the first time I've ever saved after getting nothing on a sandwich. We can't let it end like this. Not like this. BDSP and Sword and Shield. They're in Sword and Shield? Huh. I'm trying to... I guess I just never saw them in Sword and Shield. They weren't in Dynamax Adventures. Were they in the base game? Because Lunatone is actually a shiny I kind of like. It's not like that crazy, but the blue eye is enough. It's a blue shiny, you know? Like, it's enough for old Calm. I'm a simple man. I like blue shinies. And are you doing the Neuralink thing? I saw that, Sir Shicker. Absolutely not. My buddy has a Tesla, and he bought the, like, performance package for it. The, like, $2,700 performance thing that makes it faster. And then Tesla updated it and nerfed his car over the air and said that he had to pay more money to get the updated upgrade package, and he can't have the old upgrade package anymore. And they just completely messed him up. Can you imagine if I get the 2 Brain Cell DLC for my Neuralink and they nerf it and suddenly I can't have 2 brain cells anymore? I have to pay another $2,700 to get my 2 brain cells back? I ain't playing with that. They're not going to over-the-air update me. My antivirus goes haywire and I start talking like Joe Biden L_ text-to-speech. I can't do it. Yeah, imagine paying for your car and then they undownload your car. He downloaded a car. Yeah, I don't know. It was just really stupid, and it made me never ever want to consider getting something like that. And Elon's just kind of crazy. I'm not gonna get like super into that, but that dude's absolutely nuts. I used to think he was like, I feel like most people that are kind of like tech people, it's like, oh, he used to just work tech, and then he started making all this cool stuff, and he really just did so much for himself and blah blah blah, and then he kind of went insane. Started naming his kids like, what are they? they're absolutely bananas, the names for these poor human beings. But yeah, that's just some of the shenanigans. My car gets nerfed in the next patch. You gotta watch those patch notes, I'm telling you. When your Neuralink takes your IQ down because you're on the old model, it's gonna be a rough time. Had weird dreams showing new convergent Pokemon. Maybe you're making the calls. Maybe it's gonna happen. I want to hunt Kyurem in Ultra Sun, or just in general. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, or Oris. I don't know if there's really a difference. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon is 1 in 1365, the resets, and I think it's probably like the same speed as Oris. I don't think that it's going to be a very big difference, whichever one you have a better save for, I guess. Yeah, I think the odds are the same, and it's pretty much the same speed all around. I don't think one is a lot faster than the other. Maybe Oris is faster because it's Gen 6. It's like less visually pushing the 3DS, maybe. I would be interested to see what the reset times on those are. Also, we need a new light goal. I heard the noise. We need a 200 light goal. Brittany, you got it. I appreciate you guys helping me out with that, by the way. I haven't been pushing the whole like the stream deal, but like the stream. Oh, God. I appreciate you guys doing that, despite me not having any control. Wow. Maybe it is time to just... When did I save last? I'm pretty sure I saved before the Duskull deal. I know people looked. Is it worth eating 2 Herba Mystica to not have to KO 60 Duskull? What do the people think? Let me know. Should I just be Sag? Or should we just go back? I mean, KOing 60 isn't that hard, I guess. Just reset. I think that it's... Because we have a chance of getting a shiny Duskull when we're KOing them again. Like... What are you hunting? I was hunting Cutie Fly, but it didn't exactly work out for me here. B-Sag. Herba Mystica seemed more common in the update, so I say eat it. I did eat it. KOing 60 really isn't that hard. It is true. It's not really that big of a deal KOing them. Yeah, I'm gonna reset. I don't know when I saved last, so we're gonna figure out together. When Coleman Collecting decided to click the R button. No shinies yet. It's a rough night. Have you found a good place to shiny hunt Volbeat? This place that I was at near the bus stop was actually pretty nice for him. I don't know that there's a place to really... Well, actually, I think there is a better spot to narrow them down. If you go to the water areas over, like, southeast, and you do a bug sandwich, I bet that's the only thing that spawns there, because they fly over the water. And I don't know if they're a night-only spawn. Yeah. We need to KO some Duskulls, but I'm against the Duskull situation right now. Phantump, maybe? Maybe a Ghost Sammy? Phantump? I wish there was a thing that showed what time it was. Oh, my game is chugging. Pop a Flying Sammy. Hunt Feebass. I will not do that unless I have an outbreak. They are just a very cursed hunt. Southeast has Masquerain as well. Oh. Well, there you go. I think Phantump will be a cool one. Gen 6 remakes will definitely have megas, but will they last? I wish they would. I hope they do, because megas are sweet. Sentret has a cave that you can isolate in. Really? Oh. Volibee. That thing just jumped. Did you guys see that? Alright, we need to go into the spooky forest. I think Ghost... Is it Ghost Sammy for Phantump here in the forest? I'm hour 8 on a Feebass outbreak. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even with an outbreak, that hunt still sucks. It's like still not a good time. You liking the DLC? I'm liking that I have more Pokemon to hunt just in general. I think that the DLC doesn't add like a ton to the game. It adds a lot of new shiny hunting targets, like around 100. But besides that, it doesn't have a ton, but like the second part of the DLC is coming out, they say winter 2023, so that's like December-ish. And you have to buy this to buy that anyway, so you might as well have something to do while you're waiting, right? So that's my copium.
Gen 10 all regions, all Pokemon, all there gimmicks, $200.
I would be 100% down with that. Like, as long as it ran well, you know? If we could get a big Pokemon game like that, that's something that I was saying about Gen 10, is just like a Smash Ultimate thing. Everybody's here. The whole cast is back. That's going to be the first one on the new console, too, I'm sure. Gen 10 is definitely going to be on Switch Pro or 2 or whatever you call it. HDV said middle of December. Yeah, I mean, that sounds right. They said winter 2023, so that puts it by December 31st, and I would imagine they probably do it before Christmas, because that'll make people probably, like, buy it for people for the holidays, right? It's kind of my thought. I should probably save before I make this sandwich. What do you guys think? Do you think I'll ever learn my lesson? I don't know. Alright. This is one that I should definitely be able to see, though, at the very least. Don't make a ghost sandwich, Mimikyu will spawn. Is it just... Is it grass? What should I make for Phantump? Does anybody know off the top of their head? You did save. I just saved for sure now. Why did... Hold on. That sandwich had a weird symbol next to it. What is that Pokeball symbol? Has that always been there at the top right of the recipe? Grass, ghost for sure. I use ghost. It was fine for me. Ignore the mimis. Yeah. What other grass types are here? I'm trying to think. Fomantis and Lurantis are in here, I think. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of grass types here. I'm gonna try a ghost. There's no only Phantom Sammy. I mean, I'm down to try to get it with one or two things around here. Like, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Ghost, red onion, salty, and a spicy or a sour. Spicy, done deal. All right. Gonna join, but I'll do grass. Let me know how it goes, Yogurt. Also, is it nighttime now? Am I like... Is my timing just really bad? And now it's Duskull time again? Ghost is better, though at night you get Trevenant and Litwick. I'm down to get Litwick, so I wouldn't even be mad about that. The only thing I don't need in this is Mimikyu. Did my two recently. Very nice. I'm pretty sure it's nighttime now. Okay. I was under a tree. It's fine. Yeah, this is... Uh-oh. Okay. There's a few Mimikyus there. Here's the problem with Mimikyu, is it kind of looks like, shiny Phantumpy a little bit. Like it's kind of white, whatever. This might be a picnic reset kind of hunt here. I'm not even going to attack Mimikyus. Like, every single one that's under the trees looks like it's shiny. I say I'm not going to attack them as I attack them. Okay, that area kind of doesn't work. Like, you see how shiny that thing looks? The thing you have to look at is the cheeks. That was the way to do it before. Okay, I'm gonna do this hill. Oh, they have family spawns too. Okay, picnic spawns is actually gonna be the way then. I'm gonna KO this Pawnyard too, because those are statics. So I'm hoping picnic reset right here will get us a bunch of family spawns of Phantoms. Let's see. Because when you do picnic resets, it like forces a bunch of spawns, and when there's like 15 open slots, a lot of times you'll get a family spawn or two. That was my copium. It did not work. Alright, whatever. There's... You know, I wouldn't even be mad if I saw that Vulpix back there either. Maybe. Toadscruel walks like that? Yeah, he be hopping, I guess. Man. Oh, wow. Is that... That's it already? Alright, dude. We take those. We did like 2 resets. I don't even know if this thing has anything to KO itself. This seems like it might have Memento. Let me just look. This thing's level 73. Phantump. 73. What do you know? Forest Curse. Okay. Destiny Bond, Woodhammer, and Grain. Oh, Woodhammer. Okay. Woodhammer, a little scary. My wife says hi. What? Okay, my wife doesn't say hi. She said hi to me only, is what she says. How much health does this thing have? Alright, whatever, dude. I'm gonna throw a few of these. We're just gonna prage. Just to make it happen. I really don't want to have to reset because I have a lot of... Okay. Ingrain... I'm just gonna throw a few of these. You don't have soak. I do have soak, actually. But it doesn't matter. It's just that simple. Never punished. Alright. Other ghost types? I mean, do I just go for Trevenant right now? If we're popping off, we might as well continue popping off, right? Like, this is obviously the spot. Oh, and we have a chance at Litwick. That thing's not shiny, right? Like, Litwick's flame is really, really hard to notice in this game, I feel like. Game Boy was in here earlier and got it really easily, but I don't know. It doesn't look like it's very visible in this game. Trevenant is nighttime only. Well, it's a boot to be nighttime. And bonus, if we do get... There's a Trevenant. Dude, it would be so cool to get a shiny Trevenant. Just like out there like that. And look, we're getting so many Phantom spawns too. Yeah, I would like to find it as a Trevenant. My camera is in... Or my phone is in camera mode right now. Chili, welcome in. Hello, hello. But you can get another Phantom. What you talking about? It's nighttime. It's... Oh! What the heck does shiny Lampent look like? Hold on. Let me check Lampent. I need this too. I'm gonna continue my resets while I'm looking. Ooh, that's probably gonna be hard to spot. It's like a pink body, and it's like the black on it is a little bit brown. Ugh. Yeah, that one's not like a easy to spot thing, I don't think. Flame changes like Litwick's. Yeah, I just don't know that I'm going to be able to spot Litwick. I'm still not 100% sold that I got the eyes for that. Shiny Trevenant is brighter than shiny Phantom. That one I know for sure I'll be able to spot. If I can't spot that, I'm not a shiny hunter. I don't deserve to be even called one. The blue sleeping on the Litwicks really makes this tough. That one looks a little kind of blue. Bop him. Alright. I don't know, dude. Lampent's top is a bit brighter than the regular, but hardly different. Yeah, I feel like with the lighting, that's like a difference that's going to just be so marginally different that it's going to be hard to tell unless they're like in a family spawn or something. Dude, I'm telling you though, the people here who have found a Litwick, did you notice the fire immediately? Was able to notice the flame a bit. Very subtle in this game, but still noticeable if you're paying attention. Alright. That's all I have to hear. I'm not even going to look at the Mimikyus. Like, I see that one under the tree that 100% looks shiny. Not even looking. Hold on. We need to get Phantom on the board. What are we doing here? Phantom Gen 6. Right? Yes, Gen 6. I knew it. It's in the spooky, like, swamp. Spooky, swampy woods situation. Well, it took a while to get our first shiny, but it's a very spicy shiny, so we take those. You know what? I think I'm going to start putting them down here. You guys down to have the homies at the bottom of the screen? I think it kind of is more out of the way of what's going on up here. We're moving the board. Shiny Litwick's eye is green. Yeah, I don't want to have to go. They're like kind of a yellowy, like neon color, right? I just don't want to have to go all the way down there. I'm gonna have to shake them down. Top is better, you think? I don't know. It just seems like when I'm looking for Pokemon, we're looking at like the top of the screen. So you guys aren't seeing some of them because of... that thing looks kind of like brownish over there. Oh, I don't even think I should look at like the black to brown difference like that. We're not gonna look at that. Feels wrong. I would have to get used to it. Alright, fine. Everybody's a critic. He's going back up to the top where he belongs. Oh, Lampent is just slightly cursed. The body is more stark white as well. Okay, there's like a couple of things that I can compare it with at least. We'll see. Once I see my first one, I guess we'll decide if it's actually easy or not. Or noticeable. Maybe not easy, just noticeable. What should I use my last 2 herbs to hunt? Gotta make them count. It's gotta be something good. Yay, he fly. Yeah, he be flying. And that's canon, right? Like, he be floating a little bit. Put on the side. Don't forget the double home thing. Yeah, I don't know. I've never really found that, like, super useful. It always just, like, distorts everything so much that I feel like it's just not super useful. But that's just me. Like, that one looks pretty blue over there. Nope. Maybe not. Maybe not. What raid mons drop Herba Mystica again? There's like kind of a big list of them. It depends on if you're in the DLC or not. But there's a list in the Discord if you're over there. It's pinned in Tera Raid in the general channel. That's like a pretty good list of them. You can Google the list too. I don't remember them off the top of my head though. Rotom. Hello, welcome in. Double home is too slow, I feel. Better to get up close and personal. Yeah, and you'll get a few spawns and stuff too when you do that, so yeah, I'm down to just look whenever I'm unsure, because then I can just bop them too, right? I don't even have to look. Just try to attack them. Basculegion is best. So the only thing is hunting that Basculin sucks. I could just hunt it in Legends, which is what a sane person would do, but I want to get all of the things for this Living Dex in this game. So, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, Yogurt, that's a good point. You can use it without having to actually move, which is kind of a bonus of that. This thing looks a little stanky, so I'm going to bop him. Okay. I feel good about bopping that, though. He was one that I was not super sure on. I feel like the black on Lampent kind of looks like the brownish color that the shiny is in this lighting. So, like, that doesn't help me out a ton. The difference in its, like, body color. It's basically just the flame, like, glass portion of it. Mimikyu, you're heading out. We'll see you around, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Got a first egg shiny Basculin. That might be a way we have to look for the lad. I want to get at least one in the river, though. Gotta get one. Nothing a bop can't cure. Exactly. Used it a lot on Charcadet. The zoom thing, yeah, it kind of sucks. Like, Charcadet is cool because it always turns towards you when you're hunting for it, but they always seem to be facing away from you when they're not, like, right next to you, you know? Calm's losing his sanity again. It's the Tauros hunt all over again. I don't know if it's that bad yet. The Tauros hunt went for so long, I think anybody would lose their mind. It's not just a me thing. Best family game, Bop It. Bop It is a classic. Masuda's so slow. I don't know. I've had pretty good luck with Masuda. And I think maybe this weekend I would kind of like to have some Fion eggs like set up. Because I've seen a few people hunting for it and I'm like, oh yeah, I guess we can do that. So I kind of like the idea of a Fion hunt. Masuda at some point. We'll see. Might not be this weekend. Might be next. And oh, by the way, guys, as stream people here, you're going to hear it here first. I'm going to do a Coleman Collecting birthday hunt next week. It's my birthday next week. And I'm going to go for a Destiny Mark Mew. I've never had one. Or Mew. Ditto. Ditto. That's what I'm going to go for. Destiny Mark Ditto. I wish I could go for Destiny Mark Mew. Would be cool. So yeah, that's the play. I appreciate it. Hopefully I catch you guys on the birthday stream too, but it is going to be a lot of Ditto finding. I think I'm just... That thing looked very shiny, that Litwick that was running away there. I'm just going to say that it wasn't shiny, but there was one running off in the distance that way. Yeah. The Destiny met him on. Exactly. I was slow, but I knew it. Is that another... You're not. Okay. He was just looking a little weird, wasn't he? He was looking just a little strange, so we had to give him a bop. It had been a minute since we bopped somebody. Love that. Great idea. Subathon same weekend. I can't do it. Birthday things. I wish you could just evolve Fiona. That would be nice. It would be nice if they gave us the options to get some of these things as shinies, like officially. Even if they were full odd stuff, like it'd kind of be cool to be able to breed or do something to kind of like get encounters with these things. And I know that mythicals are like supposed to be mythical, you can't find them, whatever, but it's like, oh well, man. Forgot to look for a Destiny Mark Pokemon on my birthday. Turn 28. Love to see it. I'm gonna be... How old do you guys think I'm gonna be? Tell me the truth. Don't sugarcoat it because you know it's almost my birthday. How old do you think I'm gonna be? Mods, get ready to ban some people. 27, 4 or 5. 33, 34, 97, yes. Somebody go ahead and ban those people. I'm gonna be 33. 33 years old. I'm turning 900. We're getting there. I am the avatar of shinies. How can I ban myself? I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work out. Gotta delete the account. But yeah, we need to get that Ditto. That's like the only thing I'm willing to spend a bunch of Herba to get it. Doesn't matter to me. I thought you were 330. That's true. Let me get me mallet. Gotta take care of him. He can't be doing me like that. 300. I'll tell you what, I'd be a good-looking 300, I think. I think I'd pull it off. I'd be pretty crusty, but so would you at 300, right? You're only a year younger than me, yeah. I feel like we've got a lot of people kind of in that age range hanging around. But we have people all over the place. I've seen my metrics for YouTube. It shows me like watch viewer information. That thing looks kind of weird, doesn't it? Is that... Are you weird? This one's shiny, right? He's literally not attacking the only one that I'm like convinced you're shiny, right? Yes. I can't believe I saw that. That is very hard to see. But I'm a legend. Alright, we take those. Hold on. I need to see what old Lampant might know. Because another one that might have... It has... Oh, God. It has Memento. Okay, hold on. I'm pretty sure I have Taunt. Oh, God. No. Okay. Taunt. Good. I don't know how many turns we get with Taunt. This idiot just raised my power level. Oh, hold up. Okay. And then I sleep. What am I doing? Stay taunted. I'm assuming taunt is like 3 to 5 turns, right? Stay taunted. Okay, that's good. When you switch, does the taunt go away? I don't actually know how taunt works. Either way, it's asleep. Alright. Your soul is mine. I really don't want to have to reset because we still have Sandwich going. I hoped you saved if it has Memento. Nah, we don't do that. Did it shake off the taunt? Is that what it just said while it was asleep? I'm just gonna Dusk Ball. I'm a little concerned about this. Dusk Ball still works. This is fine. Okay, we take those. A little sketchy. Not gonna sugarcoat it. A very good shiny, though. No, it's not, actually. A very good shiny for us to find, though. I'm glad to not have to hunt that specifically anymore. Yeah, that thing is tough to spot. I'm saving. Let's get it on the board, too. Have some good ghost shinies right now. What do you guys think? Should I still look for a Trevenant, or should I try to go to the Duskull situation that's going on over here? Well, I'm trying to find the candle. Boom. The worst shiny of this entire evolution line. But you know what? We still needed it. Poltergeist, Duskull, Hunt for Wooper, the Dusky Boy. Alright, it is a thumbnail hunt. We've gotten 2 things here. How many? Yeah, we got time. Let's do it. Make it happen. I gotta KO some of these, though. Oh yeah, we have a chance at Litwick there, too. I forgot about that. Leave Lampet alone. He's trying his best. The best ain't good enough. Oh, God. We're running the gauntlet right now. I think Duskull was, like, over here. I need to look at the map. Okay. He's here. We found the spot. Okay, we gotta KO some of you lads. Oh, my God. We're legends. I don't even have to KO. They're spawning for me. Alright, hold on. I need to get Nemo in the lead here. Hello, friend. We're making up for lost time with the bug. Again, I need to just see if Duskull has anything sketchy, although it is going to just go to sleep right now. So maybe I don't have to stress it too much, but let's see. It's like level 60-something. It has Curse. I'm just going to put it to sleep. I feel like we got this. I believe in myself. I guess Soak is another thing. I need to remember how Soak is just an option for me, because then Curse won't be a big deal anymore. But this is going to be a Premier Ball, I think. It's just white and red. Like the perfect combo for it. Yeah. Yeah, Soak is something I never consider, but overthinking it. Pre-watched. Pre-recorded? Is that what you're trying to say here? I could never. And I just pre-recorded like an hour of me just failing. Gotta make this believable for the people. Alright, let's get Duskull on the board. Well, we've achieved the thumbnail hunt, which is fantastic. just that simple. Do we just continue with the Duskull deal? I mean, we're here. We have like... We don't have a ton of time. We have like 10 or 11 minutes, so I guess we just try to get another one. We'll evolve it. Yeah, I got my action replay plugged in. That's how you gotta do it if you want to be a pro. Yeah, I need 2 more Duskulls. Yeah, we'll KO some more. We've got like a good Sammy cooking right now. I'm just gonna keep KOing for now, though. The problem is I feel like maybe KOing is not like the best deal here. I'm also trying to count. Hold on. I'm gonna reset my counter just so I'm like not KOing way more than I have to. I'll try to make sure I'm counting so I'm at least somewhere close to 60 whenever we cross that threshold. But I think the breakpoints are like 30 KOs. Like it's 0, 30, and then 60, right? Is kind of how it goes. I need to kind of run around. God, being able to count and also run around to get more spawns and do all this. I don't got the brain cells. Okay, he really doesn't want to get bopped. The world's smartest Duskull. For the fish, it just don't add up. What? What are you talking about? I think the second pop-up means 60. Is that... It's not always 60 though, right? What is happening? Okay, I've heard there's a glitch with this sometimes with the auto-attacking where it just doesn't work. And the problem with Breloom is he's just a real slow dude. Kind of like me. I understand. Can I just leave Sarah Ledge out? Will he get over here to like bop these ones? No, he's just kind of an idiot. I wish he would follow me around to bop things. That would make it like a lot nicer. Thank you. Thank you for killing that poor defenseless candle. Breloom's trying his best. His best ain't good enough. I do appreciate that he knows Spore though. And that he's an absolute homie of a Pokemon. He's a little slow. I wish his hops were a little quicker. That would be kind of a cool, like, DLC item thing, or like a held item for the Pokemon. It makes their, like, Let's Go battling faster or something, makes them faster in the field. Be kind of an interesting item to just have on your homie that you always got running around with you or something. You know, another cool thing would be like a particle effect on your Pokemon, like something that makes them look like they're kind of like fire or smoke or like... Not that this game could even handle particle effects at this point, but like... maybe for the Switch Pro. Like, that'd be kind of an interesting little thing. Just like a bonus cosmetic deal. How about farther distance for their, like, attacks and stuff? That would be very cool. I would take that, too. Let them use a long-range attack for their Let's Go. Or maybe a shiny sound and fixing the game. Yeah, you know, a constant 60 frames a second would be cool. Would also take that. Be a nice little bonus. But, you know, gotta be realistic with these requests. What's actually gonna happen here, right? I hope. I don't have any real hope for it to run 100% on the regular Switch, but like, I feel like the Switch 2, there's a chance at least, you know? We have a chance. A sparkle visual cue. Yeah, I don't need a sound. That's what I've always been saying, is if it's like the Let's Go shiny noise, or the Let's Go shiny effect, where it's just like they spawn, they don't make a noise, but they have an effect on them. That would, I think, be perfect, because Nintendo, I don't think, wants to make them spawn because, or make a noise when they spawn, because they spawn in the walls and in the floor and stuff all the time, and that'll just kind of show how buggy the game can be sometimes. But like, if it's just an effect, it's like you see it or you don't, right? So there's no bad feelings if you happen to see a shiny sparkle or whatever and you fail it. It's kind of just on you at that point. It's not that it spawned in the wall. Now, if you're crazy and you're looking in all the floors and walls like I have done before, then maybe there's a little potential for it, but a lot less so, right? The quality of life improvement that we need. What is it? Hold on. Inteleon with Sniper Finger. Yes. If we could just have a nice sniper auto battle Pokemon, that's all I'm asking. A simple man. I just want snipes. We're gonna have like 5 minutes when we get to this. I'm at 56. Saralege, please. He's just Naruto running. I would nerf the Ditto and Zorua hunts a lot, though. It would nerf them? You mean just in difficulty? I almost feel like those don't need to have the effect, though. I feel like with any other Pokemon, it would be cool to have that, but I think the Ditto and Zorua are kind of cool the way they are. They're annoying hunts, but Ditto has always been a Pokemon that's kind of been hard to shiny hunt. Like, there's not like a super easy way for him in most games, so I feel like that's still fine, and it kind of like works with his whole I literally can't bring Saralege back. He's just stuck there. This has been bugging a lot lately. I need to save too, now that I've got the 60 KOs. Purple Fish. Got the Purple Fish. You love to see it. Alright, so we have a cool 5 minutes, and the sun, of course, is just now starting to come up now that we got the 60 KOs that we needed. Yeah, the Fish luck. I'm gonna have to do that. Maybe I try to get an outbreak for that tomorrow. How hard was it to get that outbreak? Probably, like, really bad, right? That doesn't seem like that would be a fun one to get. And I've also heard that there's some pretty bad locations for that to spawn in, right? The outbreak. Try for another Phantom. If the sun comes up, I don't know. I think that the sun isn't going to come up before this outbreak is over anyways. Man, these are just not spawning quick. Just going to do some of this. We're just going to do a little back and forth. Got some Litwicks. He just appeared like a ghost. I've done nothing but research Feebas this DLC, and I've compiled all of my info in general. This is just going to be like, it sucks. No good places to hunt. Something like that. I have a feeling. That's something that I've been pretty interested in too, though. I've thought about like looking into it a bit more. It hasn't been a hunt that I've only wanted to do, right? Like there's some people that immediately jumped on it, and I kind of want to cherish the hunt a little bit. So I don't know if I'm even going to try to get both in the same deal. I think it would be kind of nice to break it up into 2 different sessions, because I really like Shiny Feebas and Milotic, or however the heck you say it. Can't picnic reset for Feebas either. Yes. Which of course would be even more beneficial for him with the way that like the spawns in that whole area are. I mean, it's just like anything in the water is already just so much more difficult because of the, like, first off the lag, but like not being able to picnic reset and like efficiently go away and make things respawn. It's just like so slow all around. There's like a lot of shooting stars right now. Have you guys been seeing these? Kind of cool. Keep flying by. Never knew that Shiny Volibee looked like what it looked like. You just found one without like seeing it? Hold on, I didn't see the whole message. I'm looking at Duskulls. It's actually not that bad of a shiny, but it is not something that I feel like is very recognizable if you're not specifically looking for it. Yeah, sometimes they're really deep in the water and you can't see them. Yeah, that's the other thing. There's like the bubbles and they're not even not even visible. So what, you just have to wait? Do they eventually like come to the surface, or what's the deal with those ones that are underground? Underwater. Not underground. Right, we got 1 minute. 1 minute, Duskull. Or Litwick, you know. Either one's fine by me. Just maybe roll out 4 shinies in a Sammy. It'd be pretty neat. We have super crazy odds on the Duskulls, so... Had no clue Volibee is almost pink. Yeah, it's like the thing that looked really noticeable to me was like the gray stuff on its wings and its like neck turned to like a brown instead of gray. That's what seemed like, if I was hunting it, what I would really be looking for. Oh. The last minute. We got one more. What a good sandwich. Making up for all the lost time. This thing still has curse. Hold on. We're going to swap out... It's fine if it uses curse. It just goes down by half health, right? Got here for a shiny again. You'll love to see it. This one's going to be a Dusclops. This is fine. This is fine. It's fine. Although poor Nemo's about to die. So we need to put this to sleep and catch it quick. What happened to that shiny-less nerd from the beginning of the stream? Who knows? He was never even real. Froggy, I'm definitely going to be looking at the Feebas research stuff, because I really want to do that hunt. Purple fish. You just found one too? What's with everybody finding the fish? What it was as red... Tyler, I'm going to give you a minute to just reread what you just said in my chat and tell me if that's an English sentence or not. Let me read this again just to make sure I'm not dog. Brandon, hello. I'm reading it again. Let me just... What it was as red as it was in Gen 3. Purple Fish Group. I wish I could be in this group. I'm not quite there yet. Alright, let's take a look at these shinies we got. See if we have any marks. Oh. Poor Sentret. Here we go. Phantom. No mark. Very good shiny, though. So we're still happy about it. This one looks better, I guess, when you're looking at... Like, I wouldn't immediately know that this was shiny, because I don't really know what Lampent looks like normally. Not marked. Then we got two of the boys. What is... I feel like Tidal Power doesn't work the same anymore. We do not have the same kind of a... like, mark luck that we used to have. Alright. We're gonna evolve this one into a Dusclops. Maybe one? Of course not. Alright, there we go. Let's see the boy. This is just a cool little guy. Look at how the eye, it looks like it's following. Is it just, it's still in the same place. I'm just insane. It looks like it's following you, though. Got a shiny Lampent. Nice. I'm trying to shiny hunt it. Good luck. It's very hard to see. Pretty good. It used to be so much more red, which is what I think Tyler was trying to say. In this game, it's so like washed out, kind of pinkish almost. But back in the day, it used to be like a red. And it was pretty crazy. Dusclops is a sick shiny, I would agree. It's still very good. Also, we need to get Dusclops on the board. And, you know, I know that there's the haters, but I kind of like Dusknoir too. I don't think it's that bad. I know that it's different, and that's why people are mad, but, like, I don't think it's that bad. He's still a pretty cool dude. It's just, it's a blue shiny. I know I'm a little biased again, but it's pretty good. Kind of works. Who's going to tell Calm that it was a normal sentence? I don't think it was. It was not. We all tried to tell him, no, hold on. You guys are trying to say, read it again, it was a normal sentence. I think you edited it. It's okay, Calm, you have a head injury. I'm watching you. I'm looking for this comment. I'm going to read it again. Wish it was as red as it was in Gen 3. Can you edit comments? Hold on. I swear. I have a head injury. I don't know, dude. I was just so ready to throw Tyler under the bus. I was so quick. I don't know. I don't know what it was that I was reading or not reading. Eat sandwich. I do plan on eating sandwich. We got the thumbnail hunt knocked out. The softball is getting to him. Yeah, you guys can barely see it now. I had a black eye. Yeah, you can kind of see it a little bit. It's not really a black eye anymore. It's more like... I almost said brown. I'm not going to say... like, kind of, you know... It's not a black eye anymore. It's fading away. What do I want to hunt now? I don't know. Give me some options. He's having a connection issue. Yes, the synapses. Realizing I don't know where the Crystal Pool Cave is located. Yeah, you're not ready. The game is saying he ain't ready. It's in kind of a weird spot. Chat was trying to show me where it was for a long time, and I was just an ape. But I'll show you. Since I'm not committed to a hunt, I'll show you where to go. Crystal Pool Lake, middle of the mountain, the very top. Have you reclaimed the Lotad? I found it Saturday stream? Maybe Friday stream? I got it the next day. We made it happen. So you go up to this point here. You go over the bridge and you kind of turn the corner. Oh, God. And then you drop down into this little cave spot. You fall into the pit. There's a cool little carving spot here. I actually made a guide for this, but 1 million people made the guide, so I didn't upload mine. But this is a really cool spot for carbink. You keep falling down here. And then you're in like another little spot that has a bunch of different Pokemans in it. Go down the next cave, and then you're in the spot for Feebas here. But if you're resetting to try to get an outbreak, you don't need to be all the way down in here. Like, you can be, but you just have to be in this vicinity, like up in the Crystal Lake area. And you'll still be rolling for the Feebas. Sorry, I thought I saw something. I've never seen this before. Yeah, this is a cool little hidden spot. I didn't find this when I was just playing through the DLC. So I feel like this is pretty easy to miss. And as you can see, there are 0 Feebas in here. But there is a Barboach and a Whiscash, so... you know. That's what you're going to be seeing a lot of in this cave. Does anyone have the Scarlet DLC exclusives? I'm sure that somebody in here has it. And just so you know, if you're looking for any trades and stuff, if you can't find anybody right now, exclamation Discord in the chat. We have a bunch of people that help out with trades and dex completion and just basically everything. Everybody's just kind of in this chat when I'm not streaming, over there in the Discord hanging out, helping people out. So if you guys aren't over there yet, pop in. It's a good time. Our community is super, super cool. Lots of really helpful people. And me. Take that for what it's worth. What do I feel like hunting? What does shiny Morpeko look like? The yellow goes to like kind of a white, right? Good evening, Simply Savannah. Welcome in. Join us. Yeah, it's a good time. And if you need to do any trading, anything like that, we have a trade rep system so you can know that you're not going to get like scammed. I know the Pokemon community is so weird. Like, I feel like there's just quite a few bad eggs out there, and our Discord is just really cool. We don't have to deal with that. I'm hoping we never have to deal with that, but the trade rep system lets you know that like the people you're trading with aren't just some randos that are just going to run off with your stuff, you know? Maybe a fire type Sammy? Maybe we get like a Growlithe or a Vulpix or something? That'd be kind of cool. This seems like kind of an interesting spot too. What is happening with Ceruledge? He's literally just frozen in time. I can't call him back. I can send him out, but he doesn't attack. I just have to like change my Pokemon and try to attack with them. It's like he gets bugged and he can't snap out of it. I remember seeing somebody posting about that on Twitter, and I'd never seen it before. And now I've been infected. Go for Vulpix. How about Ducklet? Is this just frozen now too? I don't think that's shiny, but I have to try to attack it. This auto battling thing is rough. Always happens to my Pokemon. Let's just see. What the heck? Let's try Ceruledge. Am I just going to get one attack and then I just have to bring it back? Calm has Pokerus. I do. Except it's not a good thing. It's not just only good like it is in Pokemon. You know, Morpeko would be kind of cool. What about like a Dark Sammy here? Is there like a good spot for Morpeko? This seems like this would probably be an okay spot. Electric, well, Electric would give me Pichu. Like Dark right here? Maybe? I'm going to try it. I'm going to go for Morpeko. Just, I saw it. I decided. I'm saving. Save and restart. That might be a good idea, because Morpeko is going to be one I'm going to have to test a lot. By the Ogerpon Cave Bridge. That's where I'm at. This general vicinity then. So I'm in the right spot. Alright, I've saved. I'm gonna close out and just pray that my game runs better when I turn it back on again. Happens if you recall the Pokemon manually, but you can continue to throw it out into Let's Go mode as much as you want. So it happens if I recall it back manually by pushing ZR. That's what it is? Portia, welcome in. Going for Fish number 2, Electric Boogaloo. Godspeed. Good luck. What do you like most about the DLC? That we get new Pokemon. That's basically all there is. Like, new things for me to shiny hunt, right? I was running out of stuff to hunt in the base game, so we're back. I'm going to do a Dark Sammy. I'm pretty sure this is smoked fillet. It is. All right. Smoked fillet, salty, and a sweet, spicy, or sour. Let's see. Boom. We'll go sweet. There's not a lot of them that use sweet, I feel like. Oh, and guy, I just looked. I went to check my sandwich guide. We're at 200 likes. You're the realest of the real ones. Let's get a 250 like goal pinned up. Somebody wants to, Oxford, you got it. You're way ahead of me. I really appreciate you guys liking the stream. I try not to harass you, but you guys do it anyways. It really helps me out on the algorithm. Ran into it when I was hunting Sawaddle. The Morpeko? Really? I guess it's just kind of around, isn't it? 5 minutes and no Feebas? Not even a normal spawn. Oh. Are you not doing it with an outbreak? Because that's, yeah. I tried to do it without an outbreak too, and I realized I am not built for that. My wife brought me another snack. I'm not looking. There we go. Let's see it. Hey, a snack I can eat. A good snack. Not sponsored by these guys, but Starburst. If you want to hook me up with some of the Fave Reds Starburst, that's my deal. I have a shiny Electros Studio. Shiny Electros Studio. Sounds like some Pokemon, like, audio engineer. The recording studio. I'm gonna eat this. Hold on. We threw out the Terry's chocolate orange. We threw it out. My wife's just watching me eat this. It's a little strange. Thank you, dear. Appreciate it. What? She's looking at me like she did something to this. Alright. Someone's name has studios. I just didn't feel like spelling the whole thing. I got you. So you traded for a shiny Electros. It's all coming together. She preying on your downfall. Yes. She's got a lot to gain out of that. She knows that there's a life insurance plan. It's all coming together for her, I think. She just has to give me one sketchy starburst and it's all over for me. So, who here has hunted this thing? Is this thing noticeable? Am I gonna be alright here? The yellow... Oh no, did I... He's already not working. Oh my god, my life is pain. Existence is pain. Alright, I'm not even gonna auto-attack. I'm just gonna believe in my shiny hunter vision. Got shiny Phantom. Very nice. It is, but I found mine in an outbreak on the rocks up ahead. Okay. I mean, either way, it should be... You had the better odds, I guess, but... As long as it's, like, relatively noticeable, that works for me. I have to just run around, though. It's like small Pokemon, tall grass. So I can't even do a picnic reset. There's just no way I see them from far away. And Breloom, auto battle. So like if I send it out in the wrong direction, I just need to let him cook, basically. Because if I press R again, I just lock myself out of ever being able to auto battle again, is the deal. Which really sucks. I've literally never had this problem before. And now it's just magically happening like days into the DLC. What's up with that? What's going on, Game Freak? Who hurt you? Oh god. I preferred fighting it up in the cave where it was more obvious on the rocks. You know what? The rocks will make it easier for me to just see. So rocks it is. You talked me into it. I don't know exactly where... I mean, I guess this is fine. And I'm not even going to look up what this thing looks like. You guys are telling me I'm going to see it? I believe. Just do some little loops up here. If I can find a nice spot, I could do like some picnic resets too. place is very, like, vertical, though, and there's a lot of slanted paths here. At 10k subs, you should eat a Terry's Chocolate Orange. I've eaten a Terry's Chocolate Orange at quite a few different sub marks, even if they weren't goals, I think. There's been a lot of Terry's Chocolate Orange consumed on this stream, despite me not enjoying them. Almost should be sponsored by Terry's Chocolate Orange, although Terry's do not send me any of those. I don't want them. Don't send them, I won't be eating them. I think I'm gonna try Picnic Reset here. There's a bunch of them, and I wouldn't mind getting the Clefairy, even though it isn't boosted. Yogurt, you're heading out. We'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. When auto battling, lower your camera angle. Does that, like, make the glitch not happen as frequently? That is a very weird solution, if that's a solution. Why can't I fixated on a normal cute Pokemon instead of fixating on butt ugly Feebas? He's trying his best, okay? And you know what? Feebas has the glow up. The glow up of the century, and both are a really good shiny. Feebas and, oh god. We need to get over here. And Milotic. They're both very, very good. Let me just see here. I hope it doesn't spawn behind this. Some were spawning on the other side of the rocks there. I miss water x-rays. Me too. The one good glitch they patched. The rest of them still in the game. Said, nah, we don't gonna fix those. But seeing the shinies, we can't have that. N.O. I love Feebas. That's my actual child. Yo. He's got some issues, but you know what? Again, the glow up, it works. Really works for old Feebas in the end. Has a rough early life, and then a fantastic, just the back half, right? Which, in all honesty, is probably the better half to be just popping off in, right? Like, when you're a kid, there's only so much that you can really do with all that, but as an adult, that's when you want it. That lifestyle of the rich and the famous. Weird question, is it strange to feel intense dread when going to the barber? I mean, I guess it depends on your barber situation. That sounds to me like you have the wrong barber, though. If you're stressing it that bad, you know? Sounds like you've had some not so great haircuts. When I was a kid, I'm gonna open up a little bit to you guys, and you better not laugh at me. When I was a kid, I had a haircut that was ridiculous, and I thought it was really cool when I got it. It was like a shaved sides, and just like, I don't even know how to describe it, like slicked back, gelled at the top, Giovanni style, and it wasn't quite the look for me, but I thought it was so cool. I don't even know why the lady gave me that haircut, but she did. And I remember the second I walked out onto the playground, a kid pointed and laughed, like, right at me. Just the millisecond, the frame they looked over, they're just like... And I had to get out. Ran back in, little calm and crying, and yeah. I got a good barber now. But stressful moment for young Calm. Rude. Yeah, kids be like that. So do adults, kind of, but, you know, it's a... With the kids, it is just... That is the name of the game. They're just brutal. Frame perfect bullying, yeah, they really had it down to an art. Ceiling Cat, I see you there. I'm gonna let the bot read it, but I appreciate the $10. I'm gonna say it before Brian pops off right now. But I appreciate you, buddy. Found a second shiny Munchlax within the last few seconds of my sandwich. Love to see it. I would really like to try to do that Ogre Oustin thing at some point. Maybe that's a Saturday thing.
I'm in the cat tree, as it were. I passed out, and now the Grandmaster is mad I missed the first hour and a half of SAR. Send help.
You're in trouble is basically the... I don't know what to tell you. And you're hearing the Calm and Collecting stream getting even more anger debt. We'll say anger debt. This is a dangerous game to play, but I appreciate you popping in, Ceiling Cat, knowing that it might cost you life and limb. Wanna Ogre Oust together? I might be down to give it a shot after the Sammy. If we have a couple people that might also want to hop in on the Ogre Oustin situation, if anybody has beaten the hard mode Ogre Oustin, I would really appreciate some help from the gamers in the chat, but we'll see. Second female shiny Feebas, very nice. Is that one that's like more heavily favored towards male or female? It obviously seems like a kind of female one to me, right? Like it's, I don't know. I guess it just has always been one that I've assumed was that, but is it like a 1 in 8 male, or is it 50-50? Getting the fish. Lots of shiny fish tonight. It's not too bad, I guess, when you have an outbreak, huh? Lots of spawns. Morpeko, not so much. It's 50-50? Okay, gotcha. Haven't gotten to the other modes, though. Yeah, I have only done the easy mode. And the thing is if you guys join in, you want to make sure that you have unlocked the normal and hard modes yourself, because if you beat the hard mode with like us in stream and you haven't unlocked hard mode in your game, you won't actually get the shiny Munchlax. So that's a fun fact. Gotta make sure that you beat the easy mode on your own, and then I'll have to do the normal mode just on stream with people, because I think it takes like 2 people to beat normal mode. 49% female to be exact. Really? It's not like a straight 50-50? That's weird. I think that's probably because it's like they're very literally looking at the metrics of who's found a female versus a male, right? Like they did 1,000 of them and it ended up being like 49 point something, right? Is that like that's like how they determine shiny odds in Pokemon Go, right? They have like a sample size, people who are actually just like looking for shinies in Pokemon Go and counting encounters and stuff. You need 3 to beat normal. Really? Man, I didn't think it was that involved, but I haven't like super looked into it either. I'm still not sure on this. I feel like I've seen a couple that looked a little white, but not like... This thing is white, I'm assuming, on the yellow part. Just found 2 shiny Gligers near each other. Very nice. The cousins. It's been a while, I guess, since I've had a shiny, like, just a double shiny, I guess, in this game. 2 in the same area like that. We've only had the Drifloon. I think that's the only... Whoa, God. My guy was freaking out. Yeah, the only double shiny I think was Drifloon. I don't think I've had any others besides that. Got on the Sammy. 18 minutes? We got time. I don't know what other dark shiny I would want to go for after I found this thing, though. There's got to be something else, right? Poochyena, Mightyena. I was thinking. And it popped into my mind. The doggos. The first thumbnail hunt failure of the DLC season, I guess. Oh, God. I don't know. I feel like whenever I do these kind of flyaway things, I'm just setting myself up to fail. Because, like, some spawn and despawn as I'm, like, flying away, and it always stresses me out. Never had a double shiny, and I'm pretty glad, to be honest. Really? Don't want a double shiny? Just bragging rights? It's pretty cool. Even if it's a duplicate, you're like, I found both these lads at the same time. You can picnic reset on these rocks rather than jumping off. Yeah, I was doing the picnic resets. It didn't seem like it was, like, working super great for me. Let me see. If I can do it up here. Oh, wow. I can't believe it lets me picnic here, but we'll take it. We found the spot. Barboach, please stop Gandalfing me. Is that a you shall not pass joke? Is that what we're doing here? I'll take it. We will accept those. This is better than flying away, I think. This is faster. Recently failed a shiny Gligar, but now I got 3. Well, making up for it. That's how I failed Noctowl, flying off like the edge like this. Yeah, I can see it. I just feel like it's the sketchiest way to do resets. It's also the fastest way. Why is there only like 6 this time? Got lucky last night, fast traveled to Oni Mountains, and a shiny Duskull was right there. That's basically what happened when we flew over for our Duskull outbreak after the Phantoms and stuff. Is we just went over there and it was just immediately there. I don't think I even KO'd any. It was just like, as soon as we got to the... Oh wow, that's very noticeable. Dang, that's actually a pretty good shiny. He just kind of looks like a hamster. Whoops, oh god. Just like regular colored hamster. A little lad. Yeah, has it always been that good? I don't know. I don't remember him being like a pretty good shiny. I kind of remember him being not that great. Alright, level... He's like 65 or something. Thrash, Aura Wheel, Crunch, Bullet Seed. Bullet Seed? Really? Alright. I mean, that's fine. If you want to do some Bullet Seed shenanigans, that's fine with me. Just give him a bot. Just a bot. Oh, it wasn't 60, so it doesn't know Thrash. That's even better. That's the only thing that could have confused it and made it sketchy. Let's see what it looks like. The shiny is just like not even different, or the hangry form is just not even different when it's shiny. Does it change at all in that form? Hamtaro, good old Hamtaro. When we work together, it's much better. Oh, he's like a lighter purple. That's pretty bad. Maybe that's what I was remembering as the hangry form was kind of rough. Because this is actually pretty cute. What do I catch it in? Premier Ball? I'm going to Premier Ball it. Like, it's... I think it works. What place is this? I want to catch a shiny Morpeko. This is Oni Mountains. This is like the path leading down the mountain that's going to the Ogre Pond spot where you fought that. So on the map, I'll just show you really quick. I have a sandwich cooking. Oni's Maw. It's like just south of the mountain spawn or flight point. Decent shiny. Yeah, we'll give it decent shiny. It gets worse when it transforms, which is half of the time. But when it's not transformed, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Now where the heck is it in my Pokemon list? There it is. Yeah, I feel like this picture doesn't really do it justice. Maybe it does. I'm crazy. We've gone over this, I think, right? We're all on the same page here. Poochyena? Is there any other dark thing I should be trying to look for? I have a Mightyena already. Trying to think. Anything else on the map that is DLC, like new to the DLC, that is a dark type? Houndour, I have like 8 million of those. Oh, Nuzleaf. Nuzleaf isn't bad either. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Houndour. Not Houndour. Poochyena. Other doggo. Volibee? Is Volibee dark? I guess it is. Dark flying? Volibee's kind of interesting. And so is Nuzleaf. Calm's Eye looks almost healed. Yeah, it's pretty close. I was just showing that earlier. Not too bad. We're almost there. Flip it so it looks like it's holding on to the Dusclops. Alright, you talked me into it. You talked me into it. There you go. It's holding Dusclops' tail, scarf. I don't know, dude. Maybe I do. Where the heck do I hunt Volibee is the question. Nuzleaf is really cool too. I'm not exactly sure. Great spot south of the fly spot to the right of the map for Volibee. Alright, hold on. We're going to go to the spot to the right of the map. We're just going to see what's happening over here. Because Volibee was kind of, I think, in that grassy area near the water, right? The Barrens during the day. Where the heck is the Barrens? Is that a daytime only spawn? I guess this would be the Barrens. The barren part of the map. Joe Mama, you're heading out. We'll see you around, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Nuzleaf is Gen 3. I know. Oh. Okay, well, there's the problem with the Barrens, is Morpeko is... Oh, and Bombardier? Nope. I'm out. I'm out. I'm pretty sure there was a pretty good spot over here. Grandmaster is laying down the law. I gotta leave now. Ceiling Cat, I appreciate you hanging out. I know how it goes. Hopefully things work out for you and you're not in too much trouble. I wish you the best of luck, buddy. Oh, no. Okay, there's a lot of Bombardier, or, Volibee here, though. So this is actually not a bad spot. I would kind of like to go over here, though, where I have a little more real estate. Gonna bounce too. We'll see you around. I know it's getting late for you guys. If you have to leave right now, just know I will be streaming tomorrow and Friday. Okay, so I will be back, and hopefully you will be back. See you on the next one. Oh my god, this... I'm pretty sure I saw a shiny Bombardier. Okay, I didn't. Good. Good, good, good. Tomorrow and... Did I say tomorrow and Friday? Tomorrow and Saturday. You guys aren't coming here because I'm a genius. You're coming here for the chill vibes and the shinies, right? This Bombardier situation sucks. This was the first shiny I found in the DLC, was a Bombardier. So I'm really hoping not to see a shiny Bombardier. Really, really hoping. Hold on. Man, this thing is gonna be tough. I don't know how I got convinced into this. Is this the spot, by the way, guys? If there's a better spot for Volibee, you let me know. I mean, this kind of looks like pretty good for it. There are quite a few of them running around. This is one that I really have to closely look at, though. And I really don't think I will be able to notice the pink difference. Like, I'm just looking at their neck ruffles. Fine, I thought tomorrow was Thursday. Hey, I mean... I like it when I go that direction, and it's not like I think tomorrow's Friday and it's actually not, and then I just realize I'm in an endless loop for work, so... It's better than the alternative anyways. God, Gotta look at that one. I'm not really looking at the bombardiers. I don't care if we fail one of these. Barnabas, you're heading out. We'll see you around, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Have you gotten any shiny Vikavolt? I have. Yeah, we got that last stream, the Saturday stream, I think. I forgot you go live today. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, people. Make sure you mark it down. I also schedule them. So, like, if you have notifications turned on, you might just want to check, make sure that they're still on. I've heard YouTube turns them off every now and then. I always schedule my streams ahead of time so you can see them. So if you're subbed up and stuff, you should get a notification that I'm live. YouTube sometimes decides they don't really want to show you that notification, but just make sure the little bell thing's on. Because I always schedule them. You're in the best spot for Volibee. Okay, good. And I wonder... Dark must be the way, right? I'm sure flying would give some other stuff that really just is unnecessary. Like, I bet it would have a bunch of, like, Starly and stuff too, right? Yeah, I can't imagine flying would be any better for this. It's just the Bombardier, man. And I think I need a Crawdon too, so even if I just randomly had a Crawdon pop up out there while I'm looking, like, we would take that. God, of course the Bombardier are the only thing that spawn in family spawns like that, though. They couldn't throw me a bone. Make the Volibees the homies. Meow, exactly. A lot more visible than you're imagining. The Volibee? Really? I don't know. I haven't seen one found even on a live. I was watching Tyler hunt this for a bit. I don't know if you're still in here, Tyler. But I don't know if I saw him find one. I did see one that he had that he sent out in a battle against one. So I kind of saw like what the difference looked like, but I don't know. This one seems like it might be a little tough. Kind of like the Lampent, like it's visible, but like you kind of have to be looking at it a little bit. Or are you saying that the pink is really like super recognizable on its own? Because that is something that I really wasn't sure about. I guess there will be a bunch of them. Like these do spawn pretty frequently, so. Hunted one earlier today, it's noticeable. Okay, I'll trust you. It worked out on more Peko, so if the people are saying it's noticeable, I might might zoom a little bit here. And the pink, it's like darker, or is it like a lighter pink that I'm kind of looking for here on this thing? Because I thought it was more of like a almost sunburned kind of look. The skull is pure white when it's shiny. What? Oh, the skull. When you said skull, I obviously thought of like its head, the skull. But the like egg shell thing that you're talking about is what you're referring to. Is it a skull? I guess it is like a bone bird thing. Shiny Illumise, very nice. That's something that I think is more rare in Violet. It's like Volbeat is more common and Illumise is like more common in Scarlet, right? I think it's that way around because I have a Volbeat already. Yeah, if the white shell or like skull thing is a thing, then that should be really easy to spot, I feel like, because that has a lot of surface area. Hold on. I want to look at it and see about the shell thing, because that would make this much nicer. Okay. So it is darker, like pink-red. It has a bunch of brown. And the shell thing is like kind of a more white than an off-white. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna just zoom, and I guess I'll be looking kind of more at the shells a little bit. Because that definitely seems like the easiest thing to spot here. Let me try Picnic Reset. Let me just see what happens if I do one of these really quick. Just want to see how many Bombardier family spawns we get. Brown tips instead of gray for the wings. Yeah, and the, like, neck thing as well. I was noticing that. That seemed like the most noticeable thing for me. This seems pretty good, actually. We only got one Bombardier on that. Let me try a couple more. Have you got a shiny coughing yet? I haven't. I really need to get one. Just completed my set, yeah. I'm surprised I haven't hunted that yet. That's probably going to be the thumbnail for tomorrow. I want to get at least one. Yeah, Picnic Reset seems like the way for this. You barely get any Bombardiers. How does one find a prism scale? Already used the one from the Kitakami Dex. I don't know about another one. Does anybody know about that? Another prism scale? It must be a held item on something, right? On like Feebas? Always told you Picnic Reset is goated. It is. I've been doing a lot of them. It just, for certain hunts, it makes a lot of family spawn like that. But I don't know. It kind of seems like in the DLC, they changed kind of how those happen sometimes. Like a lot of times before, when you did a Picnic Reset, if you could get family spawns, you would get like 2 of them. And then a couple of individual spawns. But in this, it seems like maybe it's a little bit different how they decide to do that. This gives me a good opportunity to chat with you guys too, so a bonus. Sorry to go early, but gotta get me some sleep. DB Studios, we'll see you around, buddy, if you're still here. Thanks for hanging out. And hopefully we see you tomorrow. Still just kind of trying to look at the shells. This is... yeah, this ain't bad here. There's at least one near a body of water in the east area. Just like a, like in a Pokeball drop. That also seems like maybe that would be like a shiny drop on the ground, you know? Like one of those random ones. I actually found another place to get a second teacup for the Sinistcha evolution, too. What are you hunting for right now? I'm looking for Volibee. Trying, anyways. We're giving it a shot, but old Bombardier is really trying to pop up shiny right now. I'll probably be there, DB Studios. You'd love to see it. I appreciate it. Oh my god. This was entirely... there wasn't a single Volibee. It was all Bombardier. Yeah, the teacups are a reward for ogre ousting as well. That's something that I've heard. Volibee is a daytime only spawn, and that's what's happening right now. Okay, we're going for Pooch. We're doing a quick adjustment here. They're way more common during the day. Yeah, I'm not even going to try during the nighttime. It's starting to do nighttime spawns, so we're just going to look for the doggo now. And the nice thing about this is a hunt that... well, we only have 2 minutes for, but this is a hunt that it's very noticeable, and it's better at night, I feel like. None of the daytime light shenanigans, like, he just very gold. So there's no questions about if it's shiny. No ifs, ands, or buts. Just a shiny doggo. So hopefully we can make it happen. We already have a Mightyena, so I don't necessarily want to see that. Even though he's a pretty good shiny. That one might actually have a gender difference, now that I think. He seems like that, like he might be one of the ones that has that. My Living Dex tracker hasn't updated yet, so I don't know exactly which ones I need yet for the male-female variants, but we're going to have to look at those too, because I've been doing a shiny Living Dex. For anybody that's new here, I've been doing a shiny Living Dex in Scarlet and Violet with the forms as well. So anything that has like gender differences, different color variations like Floette and Flabebe and stuff, I'm doing shinies of all of the forms and just differences. So if you want to see how that looks, exclamation Living Dex in the chat. That's where like our completion is at right now. I'm doing pretty good. Now that the DLC is out, there's a lot more stuff. I'm hoping it updates soon though. Like we are literally just, we're pretty far into the DLC and they don't have it in that dex for it yet. Dude, I saw the like kind of yellow color on that shirt for that person there, and I thought it was it. Playing games. Said, oh, you said it was going to be an easy hunt. No, you haven't gotten Indigo Disc yet, but out of all Sword and Shield DLC, this one, which one do you like the most so far? Like, compared all of the Sword and Shield DLC or this specific one that we got? I mean, I feel like the answer for everybody is probably Crown Tundra, right? Like, that added so much to Sword and Shield. It had Dynamax adventures, it had so many legendaries and things to do. Teal Mask is pretty weak as far as, like, content that came with it. Dude, I saw that Swaddle, man. My sandwich is up. You know what? We got a Morpeko. I consider that a victory. We consider that a dub. Found a shiny Trevenant. Very nice. Should I try to get the last shiny Duskull? Should I try to get the Dusknoir? Like, we have the Outbreak. Should we maybe go for the final countdown? And get the last lad for the Duskulls and just be done with them? Or should we go... I have a Hoot Hoot Outbreak, actually. Maybe I do Hoot Hoot. We need 60 Hoot Hoots, and it's just got to nighttime. I'm doing this. I'm going to go for Hoot Hoot. I checked, you can get more Prism Scales as a random drop from Ogre Ousting. Wow, a bunch of evolution items from Ogre Ousting. Interesting. So excited to hunt for Trico. I know, all of the, like, starters and stuff being in Indigo Disc is so cool. Being able to hunt those in the wild. That is just... The Indigo Disc DLC is going to be sweet because of that. That's, like, one of the few times they've let you do that. Like, there's certain games where you can have some of the starters in the wild, some of that stuff, but, like, this is all of them, basically. I don't know about the Gen 9 ones, but everything up to Gen 9 at least, you know? Still mad they didn't add Absol to the DLC. Indigo Disc? Maybe? There's still hope. It'll make Indigo Disc even better for you. Alright, I'm going to reset my counter, because I got to KO a bunch of owls. There's a lot of not owls here. I don't know if this is just like the area or what. Stocking up my herbas for Indigo Disc, yes. There is a lot of stuff to hunt in that game. Okay, good. I'm really hoping that there is just so much more content in that DLC, and that's kind of been the thing that a lot of effort has been put into, you know? Like, the first DLC for Sword and Shield was definitely not, like, groundbreaking either, you know? It had some cool stuff in it, and it was pretty looking, but it was not, like, a huge amount of stuff. Kind of like this. I don't know what the number was for new Pokemon in Isle of Armor, though. Does anybody know that? How many new ones that weren't in the Dex yet were introduced in Isle of Armor compared to this? Because I don't even think that it was 100 in this DLC. Like, there's 200 in the Dex, but I think it was over 100 that were already in the base game. I'm pretty sure. Somebody fact check me on that. I'm not sure if that's 100%, but I'm pretty sure it was like 96 new things or something. Gen 7 with Island Scan, but it's been a while. But you couldn't get every starter with Island Scan, could you? I thought it was just like a few cherry-picked ones. Got a Phantump right after, popping off. Getting the good shinies. We got our Phantump. We didn't get a Trevenant, though. I think that I would really like to do another nighttime hunt for ghosts, and I would like to get Trevenant just straight up in the wild like that. It's much cooler when you find that fully evolved form. Kind of detest Isle of Armor. The only good thing was Cramomatic and the new Mons. Yeah, I mean, well, that's... I'm going to be real with you guys right now. This is a calm, real moment. I don't care about Pokemon story at all, ever. Like, I only care about the things that they're giving me to shiny hunt. Old or new, just whether they're, you know, new Pokemon or not, I don't really care. New to the game, though, is kind of what I care about. And that's kind of how I base most of my opinions. Like, I don't care that the story in this DLC is bad. All Pokemon stories are kind of bad. I know people say Gen 5 story is good. I think it's probably good by Pokemon standards. But I don't think any Pokemon story is really groundbreaking stuff, right? I'm not, like, at the edge of my seat. I'm just here to find different colored Pokemons, okay? You can get Trevenant outbreaks. That would be kind of cool. Get the outbreak for it. I mean, even the like, picnic resets I was doing, they weren't that bad. We were getting a lot of stuff. Okay, that was a hoot hoot. Nemo, buddy. I will fight for Gen 5 till I collapse. And, you know, I haven't beaten that. I can't say 100%. I'm just saying, in general, Pokemon stories have not ever been anything that I've ever felt emotional about. I've ever really been, like, super ridiculously into. Even the games that I love. And this might just be a me thing. But, you know, I think they have to make them a little simple because the target audience isn't just kids, isn't just big grown greasy men like me shiny hunting. It has to be able to kind of work for both. And, you know, the younger audience doesn't necessarily understand the deep plot elements that could maybe make it a really amazing story. I'm not saying that it couldn't. Just saying that most of them are they have to kind of be taken at face value a lot, because some of the audience isn't quite there yet as far as the understanding of deep narrative stuff, right? You haven't beaten part 1 or 2. I haven't done any of the Gen 5 stuff. I've said that. I have heard everybody say that the story is amazing, though. I can't believe that it's that amazing, the story. They haven't ever done it right before or after, story-wise. Come on. This is from a guy who really likes Pokemon, by the way. Really likes it. Big fan. Personally love the characters in Pokemon, just the storylines don't do them justice. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The characters are cool. And all of the Pokemon have, like, you kind of almost, like, see yourself in some Pokemon, or, like, you assume that they have, like, certain ways that they act or whatever, right? Like, you say, this is literally my son. This is literally me. This, like, blob. This little thing with a dot and a line for a mouth. Like, dot eyes and a line for a mouth. That me. It's cool. Sometimes the not having a ton of background and stuff can kind of let you build your own story and ideas around what the Pokemon is, right? Like, he's just a little idiot. I love him. Which may or may not be true. Patterson, welcome in, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Gonna go to bed. Eric, we'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. Munchlax, don't be looking shiny. I'm not sure if he'll stand out a lot. And is a compelling character. Getsus is one of the only evil bad guys. Well, I will say, Gen 7, despite being kind of annoying with how they told the story, actually kind of had an okay story. The mom was insane. And, like, I thought, like, Guzma was cool. Like, I don't know. Gen 7 was kind of cool, too, actually. Like, if I was picking a story of a Pokemon game that I thought was interesting. And Gen 2 was alright. Like, when I was a kid, I didn't realize this, but the rival in that game is Giovanni's son, and he's, like, kind of starts out stealing Pokemon, being kind of evil, whatever, to kind of do what he needs to do. But then he just kind of ends up doing his own thing. Like, he's like, I don't need to be like that guy, you know? Kind of cool. If you've ever watched any of the Pokemon Generation stuff, it tells a lot of those, like, key story elements, and that's the kind of stuff that really makes it stick a little bit more for me, I guess. I guess the other thing that makes it really hard to take a story seriously is when it's all just, like, no voice acting, all 2D, just text boxes constantly. I guess that makes it a little bit harder sometimes. With the voice acting and stuff in Generations, it really kind of made it stick a little bit more for me. So, I don't know. Unga bunga me no read, but that also, I guess, kind of helped. The end of Scarlet and Violet almost made me cry. The, I don't know, the characters in Scarlet and Violet were pretty good too, actually. I thought that Arven's storyline was really neat, and Penny's was kind of the weakest. Nemona's like a cool rival. But Arven was like the GOAT, right? Do we all agree on this? Arven the GOAT of this story for this game? Guzma's life was unfair. He was dealt with a bad hand. So for those with bad luck, he opened his bad hands. His bad hands. He's a cool dude. I really liked just Team Skull in general. I thought they were hilarious. I really liked the, like, when they were rapping at you when you were talking to them and stuff, the, like, animation thing that they had where they're... Arven Best Boy, yes. Yeah, he has a troubled past. He was dealt the bad hand. Good thing Team Skull wasn't over here. He would have definitely been in that gang, and he would have had the best hair in the business. The locks. The Shaman quest in PLA made me misty. What was the... just that the flower field was, like, dead? Was there, like, a lot of story around that? I don't actually remember much of a story around the, around the Shaman deal. Tell me more. I don't know about that. I'm trying to remember that whole deal. Arven was protect the boy. It's... He just had a bad time. And his dog was dying, dude. Like, he just... everything was going wrong for that dude. Parents were nuts. Just crazy researchers. Dog was dying. Nothing was working out. Arven is the absolute go-goat. I would agree. I unfortunately never played Gens 5 through 7. It appears I have missed the best story. 7 is really good. 5, everybody says is the best gen story-wise. I personally haven't played those either. So, I don't know. Like I've said, I can't... If it is the best, I don't know. Maybe I need to try to play Gen 5 on the plane to Japan. Just really take the story in. Maybe that's just what I gotta do. Maybe that's my homework. Because I'm gonna have a lot of free time. I hate that it was set around a school. It made everything seem so juvenile, right? Like, am I just a boomer? Like a Pokemon game where you're just like, you're an adult and it doesn't have to have like some little plot element like that. I think that the school thing is maybe a way to make it more relatable for a younger audience. Like, hey, I do that. Halloween made Calm Misty. That's a fact. That is a fact. And if you missed it, you missed it. That was actually during a point in stream history where, like, I think people were avoiding Scarlet and Violet stuff. That was that specific night. My viewership dropped so much compared to the night before. And only a select few of you, the realest of the real ones, got to see the Calm Misty. So I want you guys to know that if you have seen the Calm Misty, you're in an elite squad that not many people are in. Just throwing it out there. It's not that Gen 5 has a good story, it's more that the themes are slightly more adult than the rest of them. Now that I do understand, because I get the concept of the whole thing, right? Like, I understand what the basis for the story is. I don't know all of the details, but like, I know N is like Getsus' son, right? And Getsus is crazy, trying to take Pokemon from everybody, and N just wants to be a Poke friend and whatever. And I remember there's like the N's room scene. He's obviously like, his dad was just not there, whatever. Like, there's a lot of little things for N like that. That's kind of it though, right? Like, and then there's like a weird Pokemon, all the gym leaders at the end are kind of fighting the bad guys, which I think is kind of cool. The gym leaders didn't really do it for me design wise. That's another thing that where they kind of started losing me. Gen 5, some of the designs of characters and like Pokemon started kind of like getting a little crazier. It started ramping up a little bit. That kind of started happening in Gen 4, I feel like. But in Gen 5, it was like, there were a handful full of them where I was like, I don't know. Girder, for instance, you know, the guy. But besides the point, right? We're not going to get into this argument. I only remember, how do you say this? Lysander? I don't know, dude. I've always read it. I've never had to say it in my entire life. The Gen 6 ginger villain. I remember Calm Misty, you rocked it. You better believe I did. Calm Misty's determination, exactly. This one turns like super, super orange when it's shiny, right? Like, for some reason I thought it was kind of a gold shiny, but I saw a picture of it kind of recently and it looked more like orange. Oh god, I pushed the wrong button right now. Trying to mute so I don't cough really loud in the mic. Just push like a scene switch button. Kind of sucks that they spawn down here too, but like, we get so many up here. It's like a yellow, yeah. I mean, he was literally just trying to destroy the world, right? But so was Gen 4 and Gen 3's bad guys. I mean, literally, we want no more water and we want no more land were the two options in Gen 3. Gen 4 was, I want to control space and time and make a new dimension for some reason, like a new universe. Galaxy, I guess. They're Team Galactic, right? Here it is. Here's Trump saying one word. Why you gotta say it like that? Like what?
Ginger.
There it is. Ginger. That's him. You mean the ginger villain? I don't know how to... How else do you describe him? He's got the reddest of hairs, and the evilest of ways. I think it was pretty spot on. Maxie and Archie were confused and honestly kind of cool dudes. Archie was even funnier. He was even more of an idiot in the remakes, and I thought that was just way more endearing. He was just a meathead. He was another two-brain cell lad, and I really associated with that guy. Threatened to jump off a bridge in the X and Y anime. What? What the heck? You said it with such disgust. I would never. I would never. He was just... He has a bit of a lion's mane. He's a weird looking...
Gengar.
Ah, Gengar, yes. That is the Pokemon name. Sorry, Trump. You messed it up. Got impaled in the manga. Well, I know that the manga is supposed to be pretty dark compared to, like, the rest of the anime and other stuff. Like, it is a very, very different ordeal. And I like that. I've never read it, though. Another thing for the plane, we just know none of this is getting done on the plane, right? We're all clear on that. Archie's admins, though. Big buff lad. Scantily clad woman is how I will phrase this. And, is that it? Do they just have two? And then the fire guy... It's the girl... Who's the other admin for Team Magma? Is it like a scientist old guy? For Magma? I don't actually remember the Magma ones. Does that say something about the Magma designs? Very dark indeed, I liked it. Was a nice read. That's something that I could see myself maybe doing on the plane, a little bit of light manga reading. That's something that's easy to get just when you're sitting down, just get engrossed in a series and do that. But the Pokemon manga is so weird to find like the chapters for, that's kind of what's always kept me from doing it. How long is this plane ride at this point? Like a few weeks? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna need about a few weeks up in the air for this one. It's like 14 hours or something though in the air to get to Japan, and then on the way back it's more like 11. It's faster going back. The XY manga was sick, was it? They all seem like they're pretty well received, like the manga specifically. And even, I forget who it was, but somebody, Game Freak, said that the manga is more of the world that they were trying to convey. So, to me, that just tells me that, like, you know, the bigwigs say you can't have all of these bad things happening in these video games. Has to be all sunshine and rainbows, but in the manga it's just like, yeah, whatever, do what you want. Do what you want. And I kind of like that. I like that they at least have the freedom to do that in the manga space. Love the Pokemon Adventures manga style so much. Yeah, I have like some binders that I got at the Pokemon Center in Japan that has a bunch of like manga panels basically from the Pokemon manga. And it's just all over it. It's a really, really cool binder. And then there's another one that's like a colorized page where it's like Brendan and May flying on like a Charizard, and there's all kinds of crazy stuff going on. I'll have to see if I can find that at some point. Read the first manga with Kanto, nothing after that. Yeah, I've heard a lot of them are pretty good. And they're like their own separate deals, right? Like it's the characters from those gens. So it's just kind of its own little self-contained deal. And I remember specifically seeing like a panel of like Brendan or May, maybe it was May, like telling Brendan that she loved him or whatever. I don't know where I saw this, but I remember seeing that too, and I was just like, They're getting into it, huh? There's They're not beating around the bush like Ash getting his kiss that may or may not have happened on the escalator thing in Gen 5, right? Like, they never really showed anything. They kind of hinted. But, you know, in the manga, Arbok's getting chopped in half. People are falling in love. Actual plot elements. It's great. You can't find shinies in the manga, though. That is a fact. And that might be why I haven't read it. No shinies in the manga. Are there any, like, shiny Pokemon in any of the manga things? I wonder how they would, like, they just draw some stars or something? You can't really show that it's a different color. I'm catching up. Tabitha and Courtney for the Slugma admin, the Magma admins. Slugma's kind of accurate, I think. So it was 2 girls. I'm trying to think of who the heck they even are. Should I eat Chick-fil-A for like the 5th time? The 5th time ever? 5th time in a row is what I'm going with here. I know you said it's not 5th time in a row. You don't have to lie to me. But waffle fries are good. So, you know, do what you gotta do. New Chick-fil-A sandwich is fire. So I'm just going to tell you guys, I haven't been eating at Chick-fil-A very often because I used to eat there quite a bit. And they used to have these spicy chicken strips that were so good. And then they got rid of them. And they got rid of them because people complained that they were even on the menu. Just like old people, I don't know, dude, like... I don't like that you sell spicy chicken strips at your store. Don't do it. So now I never get to have spicy Chick-fil-A strips again. And I go back to the regulars and they just don't cut it. After having the spicy ones, you can't go back. So now I'm just trapped. The purple fish has arrived for me finally. Everybody has been finding this Feebas tonight. I gotta get one. It's gotta be this weekend. Everybody's making me very jealous right now with these shiny fish. So maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll try to get an outbreak for it. Usually they mention the color or the manga artist makes colored illustrations. So there are shiny Pokemon in the manga? Is what I'm hearing. I can shiny hunt in the manga. You're talking me into it. I love the spicy strips. And they're just gone. We just have to live without them now. I don't have a shiny Feebas, no worries. Alright, as long as somebody else is here with me without the shiny Feebas. It's got to be somebody in the channel here, too. It can't just be some rando. We know somebody doesn't have a shiny Feebas. But some other poor sap has to be there with me. Why would someone... Yeah, just don't order it. It's a simple solution. Don't order it. But they complained. They didn't even just, like, not order it. They said, I really don't like that this is even an option. And, yeah... So that's the life that I live. Somebody has said, like, there's this video of this snake that's, like, looking like it's gonna bite somebody, and they pour some, like, Gatorade, and the snake, like, drinks it, you know, like it goes into the snake's mouth or whatever. And one of the comments was just like, that snake is gonna be looking for that taste, that, like, delicious... like that feeling of drinking that delicious thing for the rest of its life. Like, that's gonna be so life-changing for that thing that water just ain't gonna cut it anymore, you know? It has that comparison now. He never had that before. That's what I have with the spicy strips. I'm just gonna be looking for it now. Do you like Popeyes? Biscuit Man. Popeyes has very good biscuits, as Biscuit Man would know, I think. I feel like Popeyes has really, really good sides, and their chicken is just kind of gross. At least the ones here. I feel like every Popeyes in my area is just very ghetto. Like, there's no redeeming qualities of the insides of those places, but they have very good fries and, like, biscuits and stuff. The stuff that'll just, like, it's pure carbs, like, all that stuff. The stuff that tastes good, right? That's basically everything that tastes really good is carbs, just lots of them. But to answer your question, yeah, it's alright. We'll go for Shiny Feebas later, but would love Sentret first. I showed you guys that I got the, you might not have been here, it was at the beginning of stream. I found one randomly. I was just like getting set up for stream, looking around a little bit. I've been trying specifically not to walk around in this, like, DLC area. And of course, the second I walk out of the town, just shiny Sentret. Calm should make a petition to bring back the spicy chicken strips. I don't think I'm going to be able to sway them. They sounded like they were just... The lady that I asked, she was like, yeah, no, I liked them too, but people complained, so I don't think they're coming back. Which, if she told me that, I'm pretty sure she's positive they are coming back. Like, if that's the best answer I got, I don't think it's happening for us. We don't got it in us. Found Shiny Feebas years ago in Oris. Very nice. Masuda. How was Masuda in, like, 3DS era? I didn't do any Masuda hunting until Sword and Shield. And in fact, I didn't really do a lot of shiny hunting. I did some in Gen 4 with Pokeradar. A little bit in Ultra Sun and Moon with the Ultra Wormhole stuff. And that was kind of it, surprisingly. It wasn't until Gen, like, 8 that I did shiny hunting. I did a lot in Legends. And then that got me into Sword and Shield and then Scarlet and Violet. And here we are. DLC time. The dirtier the Popeyes, the better the food, though. I don't know if I love that. You just get more seasoning. All of the things that they use to cook are just a little dirtier, so you get a little extra seasoning on it. That's what we say when the dogs are, like, when they're rolling around on the ground, or they pick up a toy and they just start, like, it's like a crunchy, just gross toy, and they just start, like, licking it, you know? She's licking all the seasoning off of it. That's basically what you're looking for with Popeyes, is what I'm hearing here. Trying to get a little extra seasoning. Yuck, dude. I very much dislike Gen 7 Masuda. Is it just really slow? What's the deal with Gen 7 specifically? Tried Masuda in Sun and Moon. So many boxes of EVs and nothing. The poor circle pad. Yeah, the 3DS circle pad was just not it. I mean, I guess it didn't drift, right? Like, at least there weren't any issues with that, but man. Just letting you know, the vibes here are great. Well, upbeat, I'm glad you dig the vibes. It's not bad if you manage to get a foreign Ditto somehow. Yeah. I mean, I think you said Masuda, right? We were talking Masuda. So that assumes that you have a non-English, whether it's Ditto or what, right? The sun is starting to come up. This is not a good look. Only got one shiny ever in Sun and Moon. Got kind of bored of it, but now I can appreciate the game and have fun with it. Yeah, I think that's kind of the way it would be for me now, too, for some of these hunts. I've done a bunch of random encounter hunts in Sword and Shield now. I've done my just, like, overworld hunts in games like this and Legends, which are cool. But sometimes I want a little bit more of a commitment kind of hunt. So the 3DS stuff is still nice. Like, you have the modern shiny odds. You get the charm, and it's 1 in 1365 still, right? But you can do some of the stuff like horde encounters and other stuff. So I really like the 3DS era for that. Is that you still have not, like, ridiculous 1 in 8,000 odds, but it can be a little bit more of a commitment, a little bit more work to get it right. It's not just, I mean, although this Hoot Hoot really is not wanting to show up for us. This is a bad example, but in general, in Gen 9, it's been a little bit easier to see him, right? Maybe a lot. Didn't like the egg collection while you hatch. Yeah, the Sword and Shield stuff, it was so quick to get eggs, man. And that's like, I was like, why did I never Masuda hunt? I just assumed it was always like that, but I guess I never did do a Masuda hunt before. So, I guess I got into it at the right time. Popeye's beans are literally just... just salt and juice. Salt and juice. Yum. Again, the seasoning. Just in salt juice. Just in salt juice. I can read, I promise. I really like SOS hunting. I've never done it. Never done any of the Ultra Sun and Moon. Well, I guess I did the Ultra Wormhole stuff, which is one of the Ultra Sun and Moon methods. I never did SOS though. And I don't know why. It's not too bad. My one shield Masuda hunt was an Eevee that I still haven't got. Well, is that it? What the heck? It was in like a weird, like yellow lighting spot. That's not it, right? Like that thing looked really weird a second ago. Nah, that ain't it. Dude, it was in such a weird spot. I kind of think I saw something just a second ago out in the distance there, but I'm just going to pretend that I didn't. Yes, don't forget to like the stream if you guys haven't yet. It helps me out. I'd appreciate it. Also, it's daytime. I thought Hoot Hoot didn't spawn in the day. It's like middle of the day right now. Am I crazy? Is this not a nighttime spawn? It's really noticeable. Yeah, it's like orange, right? I was kind of surprised. That was it. No. I don't believe you. It's really noticeable. Also, you didn't see it. My Hoot Hoot outbreak was day and night. Very weird. Yeah, I don't know. It's yellow, not orange. It was a regular one. You good. I appreciate you. Yeah, I would have went here earlier if I realized it wasn't just... if it wasn't just like a nighttime thing. I feel like this daytime deal is going to make this harder to spot, though. That's the only problem. The outbreaks are resetting soon for you. Well, hopefully you get something good. I'm going to have to probably do a little bit of resetting for maybe a Feebas outbreak tomorrow. Everybody getting these fish is messing with me. Light in this game is so weird, yeah. Yeah, it's even worse in Area 0. Like, we haven't had to do any hunts there for a while, but it is the worst over there. It's like just a solar flare in Area 0. Now y'all got me second guessing all of these Hoot Hoots, by the way. I hope you're happy. Definitely see it during the day. Super bright yellow. Okay. Alright, as long as you believe. As long as you believe, I'm gonna believe. Although we're starting to run out of time on stream. I'm just gonna tell you guys. We're getting kind of dangerously close here. There's a better spot for Hoot Hoot. Well, this is an outbreak. So this is definitely the best spot available right now. Because we just have way better odds. This is like 1 in 800 for all of these. So we have a pretty good chance of seeing one. And they aren't spawning like slow or anything. This is pretty good. I did 3 sandwiches worth of resets today and no Feebas outbreak appeared. Yeah, sometimes it'd be like that. You know that being in the area where the outbreak would be, like, affects your spawns for outbreaks, right? You know about that? So you want to be standing over in, like, the, in the kind of mountain crystal lake area, and you want to have that, like, water Sammy on. I'm assuming you know that. But yeah, I've had pretty bad luck with it. I was trying to check if Ditto outbreaks work now or not, because they fixed a bunch of outbreak stuff with the patch, and I don't know if like Zorua and Ditto outbreaks work yet or not. So if any of you guys figure that out, let me know, because that might be what I do for my Destiny Mark, like Chosen One Ditto on my birthday. I was standing near there. I will try again tomorrow. Yeah, good luck. It takes a little bit sometimes, you know. It is definitely like a slow process. You know that you don't need to actually change the date as well to reset all of the outbreaks. So, oh, and another thing, the map is kind of bugged for the outbreaks, so you can't just leave your map open. If you change the date and you just have your map open and you look around again, a lot of them like won't actually show up on your map until you close it and reopen it again. So what I've been doing is closing... Is that... No, that's just lighting. What the heck? It looks so weird. If you're closing and reopening your map, that will at least like refresh the list, because you might... I noticed ones where I reset, there was nothing on the map. Closed, reopened, and there were another like 5 things on the map again. So just make sure you aren't missing it that way too. Somebody should really set up a camp next to this crystal lake. Yes. Yes, indeed. Destiny Mark Shiny Mega Ditto. I wish he had the Mega. But yeah, make sure that you're closing out the map. That goes for all of you guys if you're trying to get outbreaks. Yeah, because it's been really bugged. I don't know what the deal is. Well, I kind of know what the deal is, but it sucks. I'm gonna complain about it, you know? But yeah, hopefully nothing was missed because of that. I would think the nice thing is it seems like when you're in this part of the map, when the outbreaks spawn, it prioritizes stuff that spawns here. So if you have a water Sammy, you're in that area, and you are just resetting the map, like when you open and close the game, like I feel like you should be able to get it in 1 Sammy's worth of time. Hopefully. Outbreaks are fixed, but outbreaks are broken. Yes. They couldn't just fix it all. They gotta have a couple of things where you're working against the system, right? Otherwise it'd be too easy. It would work too well. It couldn't just be that easy. What is the easiest way to spot shiny timber? It was pretty noticeable. It's like a yellow and pink instead of a more like a yellow and very dark, like not maroon, but it is a way darker pink. But the yellowy color is what you're looking at. Like instead of the kind of grayish skin tone color, it is very yellow. So it's pretty noticeable. He yellow. Have you done a 1 in 8192 hunt? I have never in my modern Pokemon Day life done a 1 in 8192 hunt. I've done a 1 in 8192 hunt back when I was a lad and did not get it. I've had a couple 1 in 8,000 shinies that I found just randomly, but hunt-wise, the craziest I've done is full odds 1 in 4096 stuff. I did soft resets for Arceus and the Reggies in Sword and Shield and stuff. Did all of those. So, yeah. And they went very over odds. Not as over odds as Z, but I got up to like... Oh, and I did all the fossils for Sword and Shield, too. I went to like 18,000 on one of them, I think, so... It was dumb. So we've gone over 8,000 whether we like it or not. That's the thing that kind of scares me away from 1 in 8,000 hunts, is I typically go like triple odds on things when it could be a bad situation. Yes, you have Pokemon Rumble. I kind of cheat that system though. I'm on 4-player mode, so it's really like 1 in 2,000. I'm getting the extra rolls with multiplayer. I got the shiny charm in Rumble. Biscuit Man, joining the Calm Crew. I appreciate you, buddy. Glad you dig the vibes. My longest was Wooloo and Sword, around 8,500. Yeah, you had it worse than I did. I thought my, like, Rookie D at, like, almost 5,000 was rough, but 8,000... I'm still trying to find Wooloo in that game. That's been something I've kind of been doing offline for a little bit. Just kind of in Route 1. You did 1-player mode to start and found some shinies. Yes, I did. That is a fact. And, you know, Rumble... Rumble is like, if this game had 1 in 8,000 odds, it's kind of like that, right? Like, you just see a ton of Pokemon. And in fact, in Rumble, you see them even faster, right? You can just blitz past them. And I kind of like that. I like the quick just boom, 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 boom. Just looking at all the different maps, lots of variety. I really like that game. Have my fair share of 1 in 8,000 shiny Pokemon. It's boring. Yeah, I'm glad that as a full odds 1 in 8,000 hunter, we can admit that it's cool to have, but it's like, man, this took forever. That's kind of my thing, is I can have a month worth of streaming for one shiny, or we can kick back, do a little bit of hunting, find a few things, have a couple moments where it's like, woohoo, and move on instead of one big, incredible woohoo, which is fun sometimes. I don't know. It's nice to have some results. My longest is 27k for Swinub and Heart Gold Soul Silver, but I ended up with a Zubat. Yep. That is how the olden days go with the phases. There's some of those like OG full odds hunters that just get so many phases and they're at like just triple, quadruple over odds, and that in modern games in 1 in 1365 feels so bad, but then you think about that, and that's like not even regular odds in an old game, which is just insane, right? Just like, this is a joke compared to these other hunts. Usually give up when it gets pretty high, so my highest right now is Registeel at 1,100. Appreciate it. I hope you go back and get them eventually. You just charge up the luck, and eventually you get back and you get it. And it feels like you didn't spend any time at all, right? Ellie, upgrading to the Calm Contributor. I'm going to have to upgrade you on the shoutout list as well. I appreciate you upgrading. I remember going over 1,000 for Shiny Yveltal. What game could you hunt that in besides Dynamax Adventures? Could you hunt that in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? What else can you hunt that in? I'm trying to think. 1,000's pretty good. Like, not bad at all. If it was Dynamax Adventures, that would be a nightmare, though. 1,000 Dynamax Adventures? I could never. That doesn't sound like a lot, but that is a lot. That would be terrible. I'm at 16k right now for Shuckle in Pokemon on GameCube. Man, those resets are slow, too. Coliseum and like XD resets are just nightmare hunts. And it's something I would really like to have, though. The shiny shadow hunts. Like, I've watched I've watched a few people do hunts like that. I've also watched some RNG manipulation people doing hunts for those. And it's interesting to watch. Like, it's not personally, like, for me, but the process is so interesting. It's like, I look at a couple blinks, I do this, I do that, I look at this guy in the Pokedex, I try to get it, and then eventually it just, like, works, you know? And, like, the whole procedure, it's like this mad scientist just, like, inputting random numbers into this thing, and then it's just like, boom. Random shiny Shadow Raikou or something, like... Never had a hunt over 1,200, though. That sounds like a blessed life. Soft resetted for shiny Rowlet starter and Ultra Moon. No. I watched SMK go for that over a period of time. That was just like... I think he said like 2 years worth of shiny hunting for that. No. Diamond Shaman, yeah, you had the exact same situation as ol' SMK. When you type XD, what you talking about? Oh, did you typed in XD, which is like for the cracking up laughing like emote thing? Did it do one? Yeah. I didn't even notice that. That's Pokemon XD. I RNG'd all of the legends in Emerald back in early August. I think it would be fun to do that and, like, just have them in Emerald. That would be kind of a cool process to go through, you know? They don't get transferred up. I'm not trading them. It's just for, like, an experience. It's like its own little self-contained hunt, and they're just in a bubble. I kind of like that, actually. Maybe. I have a modded GBA now, like an IPS screen one that I built on stream and stuff. That would be kind of a fun thing to do with that at some point. I don't know if people here would be interested in watching that type of hunt, but it's so interesting to me, just the tools that people made and like how they figured out how all the RNG and stuff works. Cute Charm glitch is fun in Gen 4. How does that work again? I remember the shiny odds are like insane. Isn't it like a 50% chance for it to be shiny or something crazy like that? Like, it's a very insanely high chance for it to be shiny, right? This Hoot Hoot, not a friend. I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, not a homie. I want another calm and constructing stream. Yeah, I mean, it was fun. It was a good time. When I'm back from Japan, I am gonna plan on doing like a Japan haul stream, just showing off a bunch of stuff so you guys can see it. I am gonna do a video, like a full video on it too, but yeah, just a show off stream. Shiny Hoot Hoot is too busy sleeping since it's only daytime. Donut County, yes. We did that was kind of a fun night. Not a lot of people hanging out, but just the OGs hanging out, catching some of the GBA building, Donut County. Cool stuff. It's the Amazing Calm. The Amazing Calm. Who? Odds are 1 in 5 for matching natures. That's crazy. But you have to get the nature too, right? So like whenever you do find like a modest, let's say, that has a 1 in 5 chance. But how many natures are there? It's like 30 of them or something. So Z, I appreciate you, by the way. RS Panda, make sure you say thanks, by the way. And anybody else trying to get one, exclamation gift in the chat. So basically it's like a 1 in 32 chance or something, however many natures there are. And then on that 1 in 32 chance, you have a 1 in 5 chance for it to be shiny. So that's pretty good. Your odds would be like 1 in a couple hundred, probably, or like 100 or something. right? If you did that 5 times, let me see. It's like 1 in 150-ish, right? Because you just multiply 32 times 5 to get the like 1 in 5 chance. That won't be exactly what it is, but that's like stupid odds. Just 1 in 150-ish. Like very, very good odds. Obviously, way better than Masuda. JC Pro, welcome in. Hello, hello. There are brackets. Modest female, male cute charmer, 1 in 5. Modest female, male. So, I'm trying to think. I'm sure there's strats for that, right? Like, there's certain... Like, the natures are always random between each Pokemon. It doesn't matter which, but the gender thing kind of does matter, right? Because there's certain Pokemon that are only one specific gender. I think I saw a shiny Hoot Hoot. I feel like I have seen 10 shiny Hoot Hoots during this. I haven't seen one yet, but if you see it, you let me know. You submit it in the Discord so I can hate my life. Do you not see me? I see. I said hi. What you talking about, JC? We're going to give it a couple more. It's actually, I've realized it's past my Betty Bye time. I'm going to do 3 more checks after this. So it's going to show up. Hoot Hoot, you hear me? 3 more resets. Here we go. 1. 1. Shiny Barboach while hunting Feebas. I mean, he's a cool dude. It's a good shiny. This is 1. Come on, Hoot Hoot. You know I've been here. I put in the work. It's time to show up. 2. 1 more after this. Spiritombs. Okay. Okay, you talked me into it. I'll do Spiritombs after this when I'm doing the end of stream dealio. And guys, make sure that you've liked the stream and stuff. Just getting prepped for end of stream, and don't go anywhere because we're going to raid somebody. We're not there yet. Final one. This is where it's at right now. Feebas number 2. What the heck? Just back to back the Barboach and the Feebas? Alright, no complaining now. Popped off. It's not looking good, guys. Bummer, dude. Alright. I'm going to go to the olden days here. We're going to look for the Spiritombs, and then we're wrapping it up. I'm built different. Yes. Yes, you are. Imagine it's the one right after, and we never know. For Cake, see, that's the thing. That's always how I feel. It'll always be the next one, the next spawn. But we're going to use that next one luck to get this shiny Spiritomb that we've been hunting for way longer than Hoot Hoot. Like, we'll find another Hoot Hoot. It's going to happen. Yeah, we're checking the last things, and then I'm going to bed. My wife's telling me. Bedtime. While we're getting to these Hoot Hoots, guys, I appreciate you all hanging out. If you haven't liked the stream yet, please consider doing it. Really helps me out on the old algorithm. If you haven't subbed yet, we are on our way to 10K. We're like getting dangerously close at this point. Less than 500 to go, which is insane. Really, really appreciate you guys. Everybody that has donated, and we had so many goofy super chats today, and just membership gifts and people upgrading and just so much stuff. I really, really appreciate you guys doing all that. I know you don't have to spend money to watch me on YouTube, but I appreciate that you do it anyways. It's a big deal, and it really helps support me doing cool things for the channel, having the editor, getting cool videos made. I have a couple pretty cool ones in the pipelines. That's all I'm saying. I got one that's going to be coming out soon, and I have another one that's going to be edited after that. And the edits have been extra spicy lately, I feel like. So I appreciate you guys' support and helping me do that stuff. We have a few people paying even more for memberships. Let's see if this works. All right. We have Woodrow the Kid, Panky Rang, Zonathan04, Sir Shicker, Dawn Batty, Ceiling Cat, Kasane V2, Z Toxic, Oxford Striplin, Keith Stroganoff, Chrissy, and Ellie Dogmeat in the contributor tier. Mistaken, Oriso, and Ray's Plays in the cultist tier, paying a ridiculous amount of money. Really, really appreciate you guys. 2 more Spiritombs, and then we're going to raid somebody. So make sure to stick around. Don't go anywhere. Gotta show them the love. Show the homies the love. 1 more. Yeah, it's getting late. I get it, guys. I appreciate y'all who are in it for the long haul here, hanging out. 1 more. You don't want to miss this shiny Spiritomb. You wouldn't want to miss it. The last 1 minute of the stream, right? 1 more. The final countdown. Just watched a Litwick walk into the water. You mean Hoot Hoot, don't you? Don't you do this to me. This is it. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for hanging out. Yugs, a friend of the channel, another cool streamer. Just a homie all around. One of these days, dude, it's gonna happen. I haven't lost hope. I'm gonna get over here. You know what? I'm gonna park here. Maybe I just get the Feebas hunt tomorrow. Maybe it just happens. We'll see. Just watch. Yeah, in your game. No, I know. I figured it wasn't in mine. Alright, we're gonna do a hashtag calm raid. Let's see where the heck we're going. Guys, we are 4 likes away from 250. We have 4 people who haven't liked yet. Just think about it. We are so close. Who's streaming right now? Let me see. Alright. We are going to raid Frosty Lemon, who is doing some Mario Kart. Let's go say hi. It's been a very hot minute since we've raided Frosty. But yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I will be streaming tomorrow, same time. And I'm going to find more shinies tomorrow. And we hit the 250 like goal. You're the real ones. I appreciate y'all, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.